Hey, what's going on, y'all? What's going on?
Hey y'all, hey.
Oh, yeah. So welcome to Mizzle Talk edition, reality TV edition. Today is a special thing because yesterday we did not go on because it was Father's Day. So hopefully y'all had a good time with your loved
Happy
ones.
Father's Day to all of us.
Father's Day, and also single mothers who act like fathers and mothers.
Okay.
So I called my mother yesterday and told her Happy Father's Day. Every year I do that. She say thank you. Yeah, because sure, it's like if you a single parent, hey, you play both roles. Why not?
I
Right?
know that's right.
Sure.
I used to do that to my sisters too.
Yeah. But wait, it's enjoyable. So it was. Hope y'all had a good time yesterday with your loved ones and restful day and everything. And so we say, you know what? Let's give y'all something today to hold y'all for the week because holidays coming up after next week. Then Independence Day. So we won't be alive with that day either. So we trying to give y'all something so you hold y'all off. And yes, on a Monday too. So y'all join in and the people who catch the replay, y'all watch it. I will do timestamps for when each show will come on so y'all know if y'all want to jump into a particular show. Hey, so I start. Hey, Gemini, what's going on? So when people come in, so we at it. Let me pop in that little intro real quick. A little bit more time to get ourselves ready.
I like that.
Good. Thank you. I'm doing well, Gemini. I'm well. I had a good week. It was a good weekend. Everything catch up on my shows. It was very relaxing. I didn't really go out that much stuff and shopping, but other than that, I came back home and that's it. So how are you, Gemini? What's going on? How was your week?
I need to pull this up so I can see it. Okay, I forget. I can't even see it. Hey, Gemini, boo, what's going
on, Gemini? Yes. And the people on Facebook will, if y'all watching live, y'all feel free to comment as well. I'll highlight your comments if anything is needed to be. Welcome. I started the Facebook Live 2 weeks ago, since it's the third live on Facebook, so it's good that I can stream to a wide range of people and get more audience to the channel. So if y'all join my channel, please follow Mizzle 14 and my ZZLA 14. And also my co-host right here, Auntie Momo. She has a great channel. We all support each other. So we will highlight her channel on my comment section as well. So if y'all want to join her as well. All right. So let's get into the show's updates, because y'all know I do that all the time. So y'all know what's coming up on our channel and stuff like that. So let's share that. Share it. All right. Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
There you go. All right. So Joseline Cabaret, that's one of the shows we're going to be reviewing tonight. And season 2 is on Zeus app. It's good and everything. So we got stuff. So we will be discussing the latest episode tonight. It's on Zeus app on Sundays. So check that out. It should be finishing soon. So
I want to say it maybe has like 1 or 2. If for nothing else, I want to say this next episode might be the last one.
Yeah, because it's a showcase, right? So we'll see how it goes. We have David McMahon. It's season 2. It's on. It starts tomorrow. If y'all don't know, David McMahon is like a good. It's a really good show. Hey Renee, how's it going? We miss you. What's going on?
All right. Share it out on one phone. Hey Renee, boo.
Just like that.
Renee, my boo, how you feeling, girl?
On until we start the slideshow and all that stuff. And it's a show. It's like a dark show. When this was a young boy, he's becoming a man. That's what I said. David McMahon is a young boy. Is going through like a little dark things. He see things and stuff, and but also the life journey of the hood and school and becoming himself. And now this season, he's a grown man. He's still battling the demons as well, going into stuff like that. So it's really good. I know in the first season, Felicia Rashad was his teacher. So it was a good show. It's kind of like emotion heavy, like kind of like Queen Sugar. and Greenleaf was like an emotion heavy show and everything, but it gives you thinking, it gives you stuff to think about, and it's a really good show. It's good acting. So I'm gonna watch it for my own pleasure. I might not do a review on it, but it's a good show.
I need to watch that
on and it's really nice because he gonna still have his demons battling on.
Now is that the show where he was making some fish come out of the water one time?
What was it?
Him and his mom were in a boat.
Yeah.
Okay, because my son was watching that about a year or so ago, and I was like, "Hey, what is this that you watching?" I didn't know what it was.
Yes, it's really good. The acting is good and stuff, and now he's a grown man, so it's interesting to see how he's still struggling in life and stuff like that. MTV Catfish, we both review that show on Tuesdays. I mean, this couple episodes lately hasn't been given at us, but we still give you a review and still give it to out there because we committed to give y'all reviews, and it's still being our best review show on our channels, but it still hasn't been given like it was. I don't know what's going on with Catfish. It said like they said, hold up, cut the Ratchet Street. I was like, why? That's what we came for Catfish for.
And that's what it's known for, is the good reviews like that. And when it doesn't have that, it just doesn't have that. It's not given what's supposed to have been gave, and it just don't feel the same.
I don't know what's going on, but I hope they to pick it up. Because I might just text Cammy. I said, what's going on, Cammy? DM.
Send her a DM like, girl, sis,
yeah,
like, what happened?
Sure. Wonder World season 1 is on Stars. It's a really good show. It's like a mixture of Sex and the City, Living Single, Girlfriends. Ooh. It's a 30-minute show on Stars, and I think this is episode 5 or 6 right now. And I will review it. I mean, I haven't reviewed it lately, but we will talk about it in our show upcoming. And it's followed 4 females. They all got their individual stories, and I like that each, even in 30 minutes, each episode gives you something. It's not like it's like you wait and I say, oh my gosh, give you a progression. So they each had their own dynamic character. I like Renee. She's my favorite character so far. So she's that, and she's bad.
Everybody loves a Renee.
Yeah, especially that first episode. Y'all know I posted a clip on my Instagram with her dancing in that club, and she was yes. I was like, oh, there, go ahead, and so it's on Sundays. So watch that. It's really good, y'all. Y'all will not be disappointed. It's 30 minutes each episode. I wish it could be longer, but I think that 30-minute increments is good. Potomac, y'all. Real Housewives of Potomac. That's the only Potomac show I really watch. I used to watch Atlanta and Potomac, but Atlanta had got boring lately. So
I'm watching Atlanta this year only because I need to see the team.
Yes, I need to see how that Simon and all that stuff. I will watch this season.
I need to see that entanglement, see what's popping.
For real. But Potomac is coming back July 11th. It was on Bravo TV season 6. And Monique Samuels is not on this season because, you know, she quit. She left the show. But they have a new girl named Mia. So we'll see how that turns out. But all the other ladies is back, including Wendy. So they all back. Sisters on BET is on Wednesday, season 3. I'm catching up on the show and everything. It's not bad, everything, but you know, I haven't stopped reviewing Sisters for a while because it was like I was getting annoyed with a lot of people in that show.
Let me tell y'all some behind the scenes tea. Well, not no tea on Sisters, but one of my favorite just social media persons as it is, DeVal Ellis and his wife Kadeen. They announced today that they are pregnant with baby number 4. And I am so excited for them. I have been following DeVal actually since he was doing, DeVal used to make these little goofy videos, like he was like these little skits, like he was the weatherman. And since their oldest son, Jackson, like he's 10 now. He's a year older than my son. Since Jackson was literally like a baby, I have been watching him ever since then. So you know how you literally watch, kind of like Rudy from the Cosby Show, I guess you could say. You know how you watch somebody for so long? Yes, Gemini. Oh my God, I hope it is a girl. But then again, do you know if they have another boy, like, just how lit it's gonna be lit either way, whether they have a boy or a girl. I am so excuse my language, Mizzle, but I'm so fucking happy for DeVal and Kadeen. Congratulations to them. I am team girl all the way. And you know what? What a coincidence. I got on my pink. You know what I'm saying? I am team girl. So congratulations to Deval and Kadeen. And y'all, that's my family. They don't know it, but we family. I've been with them from Brooklyn to LA to now we in Atlanta. Like, I've been there. Holla at your girl.
Yes.
They are the shit, Gemini. I love them. They're the shit.
Yeah. So sisters, we'll talk about it here and there on my lives or sisters and catch up on that. P Valley, they did announce that it's gonna be another season, and I guess they currently filming, so it will premiere in October. So it's still far along, but it's gonna be a stars, and I will review the second season. The first season I didn't review, I watched it. I know Auntie Momo, she reviewed on her channel, so
yes,
and watch that. But I will review second season when it come back. Growing Up Hip Hop is another show we're gonna talk about tonight. It's on WE TV on Thursdays. So season 6 is a good one. It's really better. It's better than Atlanta. I can tell you that. It's way better than Atlanta. So it's a good act. It's a good thing. I love it. Ready to Love season 4. It's almost finishing. I think they get down to the wire of picking the last 3 couples, but it's on Fridays on OWN, and I guess this week will be the last episode, and then they probably the following week will be reunion or something like that. So I'm looking forward to reunion because I want to know the tea behind the scenes because there's just a lot that they didn't show us on Ready to Love. But we talk about that here and there on my channel as well. Let me see. I can't wait until people come back. Auntie, are you going to have a watch party for the first episode of season 2? You know she.
Yeah. Snatch the air. Come on, Gemini. You already know. Yes, you already know. I want to have a watch party. I want to have like maybe even an open panel if it's something good that's popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, girl, look. Yes, you snatch the air. You already know your ratchet ass.
YouTube on Sundays. I could maybe be there too. So I'm on Sundays, Monday. So it'll be great. Sure.
Yes.
Married to Medicine is currently on. I haven't been reviewing it lately, but people who watch Married to Medicine, y'all know it's still on. It's season 8 on Sundays on Bravo TV, and I gotta catch up on it. It has been boring to me a little bit, but catch up on it.
It was good when it first came on. That first season when Whatchamacallit got into a fight, Mariah and
yes, Toya. Toya. They was in that White House.
That fight went down. It went down in front of all the white folks, in front of all the rich ass white folks. Oh my God, I'm embarrassed.
They went down.
Come on, Renee. Come on, Renee. Only way you can come, Renee, is if you ratchet with it. You already know.
A new guilty pleasure that a lot of us is reviewing. A lot of people, YouTube and social media, they all love it. And right now, BT presents the Encore. It's on Wednesdays. It started on June 9th, and I review it. Auntie Mo will review it. We doing all the live on Friday. She might do it earlier this Friday because people that have been on everything. But
oh, actually, I will not be doing the review. That review, y'all probably ain't gonna get that.
Oh yeah, you're on vacation.
I will be in Miami starting Friday morning. Okay, my birthday is on Sunday. I'm celebrating fabulous and 41. Okay, 41 bitch.
Yes. So, y'all will still get my review on that.
Yeah, so Mizzle, y'all won't get mine till late. I ain't gonna even lie. You ain't gonna get that till late. You ain't gonna get Love After Lockup till late.
Yeah. So BT is good. Y'all know it's they're trying to form a super R&B girl group with girls in the past from Total, from 3LW, for Danny Kane, for 702. We have from Black, and we have Nivea. So it's something going on with that show. It's really good. He got something good in his hands. It could be more than one season if he does this right. There's a lot of people need to come back, and even men if they want to do a men edition. But I don't know.
They need to with some niggas with some attitudes that could have really been something, but like fuck their own self up for their own ego or for their own attitude or something. Like get a nigga like Tyrese in there. with like another nigga with an ego or something from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That'd be some good tea right there.
Well, sure. Put a ring on it. It's coming on this Friday. I will be reviewing that. It's season 2, and it's basically 3 couples that's going to do a 10-week social experiment of why they didn't tie the knot, or why they didn't pop the question and go down the aisle yet at this time. So they're going to go through this 10-week process and work with a counselor, Nicole Beach, and also doing this process, they're going on dates. So it's going to be something going on. And at the end of the 10 weeks process, they're going to decide if y'all should stay together or put a ring on it. And that's it. So it's good. The last season, it got me on my nerves because a lot of people say yes, and I didn't think they should have said yes. It was like, oh my God, they wasted all that time for all of y'all to say yes. Even one of the couples, I knew she should have said no, but she didn't want to embarrass them on national television. So she said yes for the sake of it. And then I did not.
At least that was sweet.
Yeah, I know, right? But still, it's still that's part of the process, right? You gotta. It is. She knew that her heart that she wasn't with him, and like
you gotta take the good with the bad, you know. Gotta take the good with the
bad. Love After Lockup. See, it's still season 3. I put season 4, but it's still season 3, and it's aired this past Friday. So we're gonna talk about that tonight as well on our live. And it's a hot mess. It's something that this couples. We're gonna talk about those, y'all. So stay tuned to that review this tonight. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is coming back because Love and Hip Hop has been on a hiatus for this past year because it's due to the corona and pandemic and stuff like that. So we'll review that, and we actually gonna do a premiere after show review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta on that same day. So after the episode ended, we will go on live that Monday. So check us out, and it works out because that Sunday is Independence Day, and we won't be on live on that Sunday, so we could be on live on that Monday.
Yeah.
Married at First Sight, Houston. It's gonna be in Houston, Texas this year. Last season was on Atlanta. This season is in Houston. So season 13 it is on Wednesday, and it's gonna be on Lifetime. And it's a follow couples who decided to get married at First Sight. Basically, that's what the show is called.
They really do that?
Yes, they agreed to go to the process and have experts. They went through a long questionnaire, and I hope the experts really matches people really well because they did an atrocious job with the past season with Kristen Page and Jacob and Haley, all that stuff. That season later on, and the episodes like 2 hours each, so it's like it got really annoying after a while. But it seemed like it's gonna be a very diverse cast. It's in Houston, and we'll see how that goes. They decided to get paired up with an expert. They get married on the first day, and they go through an 8 weeks process of basically a marriage. But y'all don't know each other, so it's like getting to know each other while y'all married. And at the end of the process, they decided to go stay together or get divorced. And yeah, it's something.
Ain't no damn way. Ain't no damn way. Like, I mean, some people would just do anything to either be famous or be on TV. And I'm sorry, I just have limits. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm low, but I ain't that low. Like, come on now, not down to the ground. That's too much.
Well, I was like, that is. So we're gonna be something. So it's gonna be Houston this year. So it's a diverse cast. They're gonna have their first Asian American couple on the television show, and they'll have their little musician and stuff like that. So we'll see. And we also, it seems like they got one couple that look like it's a 90-day fiance kind of is. One person is Colombian, and he gonna come in looking for his American dream. I said, what we doing here?
Not today, Satan.
Married at First Sight as that. Oh, I said, y'all gonna get
not
something.
Today, Satan.
All right. Family Fiance season 2 is coming back on July 7th on. If y'all know, y'all follow my channel, I was reviewing Family Fiance. It is a really good show. It's basically a couples that go through another social experiment that they come in and they get engaged, but the family is very disapproving. They're not approving anything. Hey, Dominique, how you doing?
Hey, Dominique, what's going on, girl?
They're not approving of the relationship. And they go through this process and do activities to say how they can strengthen their bonds. And at the end of the 3 days process, they're going to decide if y'all get their blessings or not. And the couples decided they're going to choose their family or they're gonna choose their fiance at the end of the day. And it could be drama. It's really good. I enjoy the show, and it has a good first season. So hopefully the second season will be good as well. And they dropped the trailer too, so we will talk about that probably in another week or so. So and it also airs the same day as the new season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And y'all know Love and Marriage Huntsville is a popular show on, just like on Family Fiance, they all become like #1 hit shows on Saturday Network on. So I understand why they continue bringing the shows back, especially Love and Marriage Huntsville. Since that show came on, it just went through the roof. And that drama with Melanie and Martell, and they divorced now.
I need to see that because it ain't nothing but drama with that.
Yes, and they're bringing in Melanie brought a new couple into the show as well. So we see how that goes, and we probably will talk about that before the show airs of the cast update. All right, let's do a little bit of the social topic from my social music corner, and the other 4 I probably talked about already. So I'm gonna show you the last 2. Let me show the last one. Potential social topics, my social music corner. Y'all know social music corner is also on Sundays at 4:00, just like Mizzle Talk, but I alternate the weeks, and we talk about different social topics. That is discussion, it's debatable, there's no right and wrong answer, but we have this discussion that is beyond the reality TV show realm and celebrity gossip and stuff. So why do people glorify a person's struggle story? And this is a person who is a trust fund, and what's the stereotypes of each? It's no particular order, so whatever week it is, I pick one of these topics and we're going to discuss that. Pick a side. Does society influence or impact television, or does television influence impact the society? So we'll see what we decide on that. And the ride or die mentality. How far and how much will you ride or die for your significant other? Will you sacrifice your freedom for your spouse? So we'll talk about that. Another thing was something that Monique brought up is respectable politics. Who makes up the rules, and what will become of you if you don't follow? And we'll have different scenarios and discuss that. And 2 new ones that I added on this, if y'all been following me, these 2 new ones I added just now is, what is your timeline? Give different scenarios, and we discuss our timeline and the reason behind it. Example, how long will you wait for marriage? Or how long will you wait to get married? Do you have a specific timeline? I know sometimes people go with the flow, but when you go with the flow, you can wait years and years and years, and you might not get that ring, and then you'll start getting upset.
You be mad and be like, what's going on now? Is it me or is it you?
That's what I'm saying. So do you have a timeline? And it's if so, how much will you give? And what is it? And what's the reason behind your timeline? So we'll discuss that. And what is your unwritten code in various scenarios, such as defending friendship, relationship, dating, so like that. Some people got friendship codes of, no, if I'm not there, somebody talking about me, you supposed to defend me or walk away. Some people don't have that. People say, don't kill me, I won't say nothing. So it's unwritten rule because it's not like a set in stone rule, but people have different rules and they want their friends to follow. Or what's your unwritten code of friendship? How long should you wait to text something back? This is that. So all stuff. So should you kiss on the first day? So we're gonna talk about some things. And that's the updates on our channel, y'all. So that's that. And these shows, I give y'all low. Y'all haven't watched these shows? I'm telling y'all the shows, upcoming shows. So y'all might get on it and stuff like that. Y'all home all the time. Catch up on these shows.
Get on it. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm letting you know. So that's it. Let me stop sharing that. There we go. So the first show we're gonna talk about is Joseline Cabaret. That's it. P. Valley.
Lord have mercy.
I thought P. Valley. I mean, it's possibility because I know the last time I talked about P. Valley, they said it was going to come out in October. So I'll probably follow up more and see like it will push back because a lot of shows have been pushed back. So we'll see. Let me see. It's coming October, girl. Yes, I'm happy. Yes.
Okay, it's going down the first night of P Valley, baby.
I mean,
it's going down.
And let me see, Facebook. Thank you, Renee.
I didn't notice I was that much off. Hello. Here we go. Bam. Scooches. Fix yourself, Mo. Fix yourself. Bye-bye.
Hey, bro. What's up, son Neil?
Sir Neil Hurston. Bitch.
All right.
Oh.
Excuse us about this thing. It's my first time doing the slideshow, so I think some of the slides came out a little bit blurry, but y'all can still see it. We'll still discuss it.
You already know what's going on.
So next time, we'll probably get better at it. All right, so Joseline Cabaret. Have y'all seen it? Have y'all caught up on the show? I mean, it's good. I basically was pissed off with Joseline at some. I was pissed off with Joseline. I said, if you're gonna have these girls, you gotta do better, girl. You can't act like you was like 5 or 10 years ago. You need to do better. Especially you gonna have these girls under your wing. You supposed to guide them. You can't be acting like that. You was acting some stupid high school stuff, and you was. And I said, and I ain't like how she handled Miss Natural. I ain't like how she handled Miss Natural and all that stuff. I ain't like that, but we'll get into that. So, all right, thank you. Let me take this off. Oh, got that. So it started off. The episode started off with Joseline and Miss Natural talking, and Miss Natural came in her room because Miss Joseline was trying to get her out of the house. She was like, "Listen, you gotta go. Oh, you're crazy. You're a crazy bitch. You gotta go out. Like you gotta leave and everything." And I didn't like how Joseline knew about her situation, and
she tried to flip that against her.
Yes,
she already knew coming. Well, even if she didn't know coming into the house, at some point in time, Miss Natural had to have had a conversation with her to let her know, like, look here. If nothing else, I'm sure somebody that came in that room, like, bitch, we hear you in there screaming all the time. What are you screaming about? So she has had a conversation, and she was too passionate about it. So Joseline was lying, but Joseline had to play that up for Zeus and for the network because that gives good TV. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what you're talking about, but still, you toxic. Just to see her triggering.
Yes.
She knew what she was doing.
Yeah. Somebody else say, I'm over to the next point. It's done. Like,
done. Throw the whole bitch away.
Yeah,
I'm over this pimps and hoes mentality. That's what I'm over. And the fact that these ladies are okay with that, again, our money ain't good money. And for her to degrade you the way she does, I'm sorry. Like the way she did Miss Natural. That was wrong. And in the way she was talking to Yummy P. We're going to get to that in the end too, but
yeah, I ain't like that at all. So as Miss Natural was still trying to explain her case, Joseline was like, "Oh my god," because Miss Natural was making faces like that. You basically try not to understand where she's coming from, and it's like you trying to act funny, or you trying to act different, like you didn't know exactly what she's going through. It's like you know exactly what she's going through, and she said, "Oh, I got a case." So we all got a case. I had a case with my daughter. I said, but she currently going through a case that she do anything crazy, she would lose her son. Y'all know, is she not trying to fight and get to that point? So that's what she's separating herself. And then not only the divorce that she's going through and everything, it's a lot. And you try to handle and you try to say, "Oh, I made the comment of toxic, but I was not thinking about the situation." I was saying, listen, you got a bunch of girls you have under your wing. You need to think about the situation when you make comments like that. You have to. It's like you can't be a therapist and say, "Oh, why say something to somebody out of the blue and you break all confidentiality issues?" It's like you can't do that. You have to think about these things, especially if you got that guidance. You can't do that. And it's like you can't make, "Hey, Takoya, how you doing?" And I didn't like that at all. I say you knew exactly what you were saying, and you knew exactly. And when she asked you why she toxic, I don't know. So you just said it just to say that. You didn't know? Yes, you did.
Then not only that, quite honestly, Joseline being a producer and her wanting to have this image of being this bad bitch that got it all together, you need to be more careful with your lips and your conversation in. Because obviously you thought that you could just talk in front of Yummy and everything would be okay. No, you can't do that, obviously. And again, you being an executive producer, you should have been aware of who was all the way around you before you went running your mouth. So in a way, yes, Yummy was wrong for saying something, but then again, at the same time, Joseline was in her room talking shit with this arrogance and this narcissism about her, thinking it was gonna get back to Miss Natural. And then when Miss Natural gave her that crazy ass look to let her know, bitch, hold on, you crazy, I'm crazy too. I wasn't with it. You know, another thing I didn't like, With Joseline, I felt like Joseline was trying to provoke Natural into saying that they was gonna fight.
Yeah.
Because Miss Natural was like, you know, we wasn't gonna fight. And she was like, we was gonna fight. Because the way all the disrespectful shit you was saying, we was gonna fight. You didn't think we was gonna fight? No. And Miss Natural was like, wait, hold on, you asked me a question. Can I finish?
That's how I was like,
I'm not losing my son. In other words, you ain't worth it. You and all this you doing ain't worth my child.
It's not. And she said, oh, you get them. I said, people get animated when they upset. It's like, it doesn't mean they're going to fight you. They just get animated. They might get animated like that. Or so long they ain't trying to put the action towards it. They can just do all this all day and let it be. So what? Just get louder. Shoot, have a louder match. That's what it is. But yeah, she was trying to bait her. But they hug it out. And she said, I don't want you to go home. I said, she should go home. Because if she had to go home, Yummy should go home. And a lot of these girls would go home. And that's it. Lexi should have went home and she would fight that girl. So if you want to fight people and send people home for fighting, you should have let them girls go. So
I didn't think that was right at all. I didn't think that was right.
Well, what was the next? Okay, the next one was she was talking to her husband. Or fiance.
Her fiance, yes.
Ballistic. And they sitting on bed, you know, goofing around like always. And we got Lucky and Sapphire that came and gave them breakfast. I said that was nice. That was nice. They cooked them some breakfast.
Honestly, I thought it was very ass kissing. I don't think I don't know if they would have did that on any other regular, you know. They obviously have to kiss Joseline's ass to stay in there and to make Jocelyn feel whoopty whoop, yada, yada, yada. Because I don't think in real life, Sapphire, for example, I don't think Sapphire would hang with somebody like Jocelyn in real life. And Sapphire's doing so much of this big talk, like she's so loud. She was not this loud last season. This Sapphire, I don't like this Sapphire. I mean, I like her, but how she's coming off so strong with it, I don't like that.
That's true. It could come up a little bit. It's behind. It's like, I'm trying to get in this spot. Pick me, like me. I cook you breakfast. Won't butter you up. It's like that. It's like that.
No, I'm not with it.
That's to the wire. So I do understand how it was going to kick ass. But I said, hey, breakfast in bed is not bad. And, you know, she's twerking for Ballistic and they talking. And then she was reiterating what happened with the girls.
What? Do you remember? Did you see Marriage Boot Camp when she was on it? And Ballistic said that she said that Ballistic has not ever performed oral sex on her.
Ooh.
He has never done that. He said that's just something that he doesn't do.
Oh yeah, because I remember the scene he was asked her to get. He was trying to get some head, but she was saying, "Put your face on it. Put your face." While she was twerking, and he didn't want to do it.
And that's what reminded me of. I was like, because my husband, he had his face all up in there. You know what I'm saying? But I thought about it. I was like, you know what? She did say that on Marriage Boot Camp that he's never performed oral on her, and he said in his confessional that's just not something he does. I'm like, wow.
That's not something I'm gonna do either. It's like if you don't go there, I ain't going there. It's equal opportunity here. Sure.
That's a good talk for social corner. Like, can you be in a relationship and that not be reciprocated? You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
Like, how important is that?
It is important. And that's like you get more satisfaction.
Up there.
Only way you probably overlook not doing it if your performance is out of the chain. And it was like, I mean,
no, it takes more than that.
I'm saying it's just all up the chain if you don't do that. Because I know some people who don't kiss and stuff like that, whatever, but they sex game is whack, good. And you say, okay, we'll see.
That is, you know what? Yeah, okay. I can say that from somebody in my past. That is very true. Very true. I didn't think about that.
That's the only way.
I'm like,
if the sex game is mediocre, and you don't foreplay, and you don't do none of that stuff, oh damn, no, we will have a problem.
Okay, and then you don't do that too. What are we doing? We're gonna make some milk and cookies. What is we doing? The hell is we doing?
Right, Jamila. So you could for real, right? Sure. It had to be a trade-off. So if you don't want to come down, then your D game and your P game must go. You gotta be off the chain. That will make me forget that you don't give over. Like that. But if I had to still think that you don't give over, that second game is whack. Oh no, then we will have an issue. All of that. I stopped doing the oral, and we just go straight bang bang, and then that gonna be cute because it's like
and then you can peace out when we done.
So she reiterated what happened with the girls and Miss Natural and Yummy and stuff, and he discussed it. And they also was talking about how Bostic came to room, and she just flopped her behind right on the desk. I said, "Girl, you know you shouldn't be doing that."
Ballistic should have told Joseline when Joseline asked, "Did she come in there doing any little flirty or whatever she asked?" He should have been like, I mean, she came sat on my desk or whatever. But then again, now that I think about it, no, because Joseline would have went in there and walked her ass like a dog. So now that's probably. Never mind. I'm gonna go back to sharing this live out. Never mind, I'm wrong.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, I think she would have said something, and he would have said, "What?" He went on the desk. Yeah, she just popped her behind. She said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I ain't supposed to do that." That's good. You do
like, oh. She went and said, "I was like, oh, it's just so much. So much of what? Get your ass off my damn desk."
You ain't sit on that chair right there. You see that empty chair right there, and they talk about nothing. Bunch of nothing. They were talking about. She said, "Oh yeah, I'm just drinking. There's a lot of things going on and stuff." I said, "Bostic, stop it." So he gave her a little advice and just said,
"Boom, Bostic, stop."
Still was drinking when she was talking to him. You was talking about having a drinking problem, and you would have a drink in your hand. I said, "Girl,
you come in there with the irk and jerk, the brown in." Of course she had a mimosa. That's what it was. My bad. She had classy bitch. She had mimosa. Yeah.
That's what I was like. Oh, okay. So they discussed that same scene of picking the girls and say it's hard. And he said, "Yeah, it's gonna be a little hard." But she asked him, "Can you be there for me when we make the final decision? Because I can't make the decision by myself. I need some help to pick the girls." I said, "Okay." So he gonna be there for her and help her pick the girls. All right. So next part.
I like Ballistic with his fine self, child.
Well, he is. Look grownish and he look respectful.
Guys, he does. He smell good. That's what I love. He smells amazing, and I want to smell him. Just that.
So we had Miss Natural, Bostic, and what was the other one? A Chanel Show. And
General Soul. I call her for General Soul.
And they was talking, and they was kind of happy that she didn't leave out the house. That Miss Natural didn't leave, and Johnson gave her a second chance. And she said she just want to dance and keep moving and just pushing through and just doing it and not deal with the drama and stuff. It was too much going on. And at that same time, Johnson went outside. She was going to the pool with she was like, I guess, strutting her stuff around the pool. I said, "What is she doing?" It's like,
why was she out? Yeah, I was like, what is she doing out there in that onesie with her ass out, with the pink ass out?
I was like, "What is she doing?" And she said, "Oh, she had to think." She said she had to go outside and think. I said, "What you think?"
But then they was all out there, like you already see. What you call it had a blanket on. Boombastic said she was cold. Like, why you got your ass out there for? You gonna catch corona in your ass?
Well,
on the cat, girl, that ain't gonna be right.
For real, I was like, "What's going on?" So at the same time, they was talking, and they were talking about the therapist too. And I tell you the truth, I was falling asleep to that therapist session because I didn't know what a lot of the ladies was talking about with the therapist. Because I was like watching the episode. I said, all I got is. I tell you, I ain't got no sessions because I didn't know what the hell they were talking about. I was falling asleep.
I was too busy paying attention to that nigga headpiece that he had on. You know, he had a lace front on.
Yes, he was. I was like, what the hell? Yes, his hair was crazy. And then they was looking like, what? Who is he? And I said, who is he? Is he a real therapist? He's a play therapist for television.
He's a Zeus therapist. My first question would have been, sir, who did your lace front? Because I got a homegirl with a slate the hell out that.
But
They did
man,
you wrong.
I did like
They
bow
did
tie.
you real wrong.
It's like and whether he was giving them good advice, or maybe they was probably taking up what he was saying. I ain't paid attention. Another therapy session. I was like, okay.
Nah, it was too much.
Yeah, it was boring. I
And then it looked like he had on this a disguise to me. His hair was fake, obviously. You see it lifted in the front. The mustache didn't look real. The glasses didn't look real. Like he looked like he was fake.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't believe that at all.
Well, and at the same time they was talking, we have Lexi. What was her name?
Lexi, Big Lex, and they
Big
talking to Yummy
yeah,
P.
Big Lex, Lexi, and Yummy P. They talking, and she was saying, "Oh yes, I didn't know I was gonna go that far," and she was doing all this talking here and there and all that stuff, and I'm just one of this, I just wanted this, and all that stuff. And she got that same ass soft voice, and she said, "Yeah, I was apologizing to Jocelyn because I didn't think it was gonna take it that far. I didn't think I was doing anything wrong, so I apologized a million times to Jocelyn." And Big Lex was upset and said, "Well, you disrespect Jocelyn and this is that." And Lexi Blow, Lexi Blow was like, "Oh, okay." She was even going on that disrespect with Jocelyn. She said, "Okay, what you gonna do, girl? Like, what's up?"
For a split second, I thought maybe Big Lex and I call her Baby Powder. I know her name is Lexi Blow. I call her Baby Powder because her butt looks soft. I'm just saying that's a compliment. Her ass looked like it was dipped in baby powder. But Baby Powder and Big Lex, they were yes, the court always come forward. For a second, I thought they was gonna get into it because Baby Powder was asking Yummy P, like, you didn't feel like, what you did was wrong or yada yada yada. Big Lex, when she came in and was like, look here, really, I don't give a damn. All I give a damn about is how you came at Jocelyn. And Baby Powder trying to tell her, like, I'm asking her, how she feel. You know what I'm saying? And for a second, I was like, oh shit, it's gonna go down.
I say.
But it didn't, thank God. But still, Yummy P she should have just left. Because the way Jocelyn was treating her from here on out, she should have just left. I wouldn't have took that treatment myself.
So you knew it was over there. Why you would have said that? I said, well, you said it though. But you said it. Doesn't matter if she rid out and tell the other girl what you said. You said it. You shouldn't have said it at the end of the day. And you shouldn't have used the word toxic either. So I would say, Jocelyn, that's what got me upset with her, because it was like, you get no mad of Yummy P who put it out. Yes, maybe she should say that, but why you would say that in another girl's room anyway?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Regardless if she went back and told her not, your loose lips was talking shit about another female in front of another female who you don't know, who's not on your staff, who's not bound by an NDA not to say anything.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be quicker than that.
For real. I was like, oh. So she said, yeah, I'm just going to focus and then do the dance and all that stuff and say yada yada. I said, y'all better focus. Because the way it is,
get it together.
For real. It's like y'all do all this drama and get that dance together. That's what y'all supposed to be doing. All right, so they all did the thing, and she broke them up in 3 groups, and 3, 3, and 2. And first group, I think it was Yummy P and Mixed Natural. And I think it was what was it? Yummy P, Miss Natural. Who else?
It was Yummy P, Miss Natural, and I believe it wasn't Chanel. So it's gonna show it on the next slide. But I thought it was a trip. Again, Yummy P should have just went her ass home after all that stuff happened that night. When I said that she's gonna split them up in groups, and Yummy P was like, "Oh, I don't want to dance with her." Mm-hmm. Yummy P, she messed herself over with that. She should have just kept it professional, kept it cute, and been like, okay, thought to herself, okay, yeah, let me go ahead and dance with so I can upstage this heifer. But instead, she said something, and Jocelyn ended up making her dance with her. And then when Jocelyn said, what did she call her? Dang, what did she say she looked like?
I bet.
An alley cat. That's what she said.
Yeah, she just said that. Yeah, she looked like an
She
cat.
said the bitch look at the hair though. Look at this hair.
Yeah, y'all right there.
She looked like a cat, an aristocat at that, goddamn it, or goddamn.
Yeah, she did. Like I was like, oh my god.
She wasn't lying though.
I don't think it was. No, it wasn't Lucky. I think it was Lucky the first time. It was Yummy P. I think Miss Natural.
Lucky, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, they went first. And at this all said and done, Joseline put Yummy P in one section and Lucky and Miss Natural to another section. And we don't know at that point why the session was broken up, but she said she will tell y'all later on. And then the next group, it was Sapphire. It was Sapphire, I did Bostic and Lexi.
No, Chanel So.
Chanel So.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was those three. And the last was Lexi and
Bombastic. Bostic. Yeah.
And I was like, it was two.
I was proud of her. I was proud of Bostic that she got the dance down. I was proud of her.
Yes, and I was like, she wasn't doing it because she was another one. She was drinking and all that stuff, and she wasn't doing a lot of stuff. And she caught it quickly, and she said, "Yeah, I gotta fast.
Yeah.
I gotta fast though." Yes, he definitely did. He definitely did gotta fast.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I was like, okay, and it's good.
I was proud of her.
Yes, I was. I was like, okay, Bossy, you got it, not too bad. And after all the groups done, the down came to the wire. It was Lucky, Miss Natural, Yummy P, and it was another person.
Yummy P, Miss Natural, and Lexi.
Those four, they was the four best one who did the routine. Because I did agree. Because when I look at them, they had the routines down pat. And other ones, they was okay. I guess they was too fast or too slow, and they was not catching the beat and everything. They was doing too much. But Sapphire, Johnson says, "You the captain, what happened?" But I do have to give Sapphire's props. She was working the girls and practice with them, and they gave them the props, and I like that she did that. Tracy says, "Sorry."
But not only that, Joseline herself didn't have the damn dance routine down right. So how you gonna get mad at him when you ain't even had shit right? Like,
and then it was funny that her own fiance called out. You too fast for that part. You too fast.
He said, I just told him helpers you going around and get right to the cha-cha. But you do. You got to slow cha-cha down. Yeah. You gonna get mad at me and your ass don't even got the damn.
That was funny. I was like, oh, he called you out. She said, how that messed up?
He was like, what you mean, man? What you mean, man? I mean, you ain't got shit right. I mean, it's wrong. I mean, you turn around, you were right into the cha-cha. That's not what we practice.
Well, shoot.
You can't get mad because your ass got the shit wrong, got everybody messed up.
Thank you, y'all, for sharing. Yes, make sure you like the video, subscribe,
share
the video and everything. We have a good show lined up tonight. Yeah, and then she was like, I'll let y'all know, because she said she had the venue, is 500 people RSVP. Well, first of all, she didn't say that. She said RSVP.
No, she said not since RSVP. I think she said RPSV. Yeah, RPSV. He was like, huh? You say what now, baby?
Yes.
What they do here?
Then she said choreographic. He said choreographic.
Yeah.
Choreography. I said, Johnson, what's the word?
You cannot learn the choreography. You hoes can't get on my level until you know the choreography.
Well, they can't be on your level. You can't say the word right.
Bitch, you ain't even on your level, okay?
Yeah, choreographic. And
choreography.
One thing I didn't like what she said is that she said, she told the girls she gonna pick it before they perform. And I said, I ain't like that. You know why? Because I used to have a bad dance background. If y'all didn't know, I said I used to be a dance captain. I used to be a dance captain, dance leader in college and all stuff. And I choreographed dance, I picked dances and like that, and I chose who people what. You have to pick the people way before your performance because you got to practice. You can't go pick them way before the performance. Hopefully stuff will work. And I was like, no, that's no go well, because now you're gonna still say these girls don't got this, girl got it, they don't have that
exactly.
Ready. If you didn't pick the girls ahead of time and practice with them, so y'all all be ready. It's not just them, they gotta be with you too. So if y'all not in the same counting spaces and right direction and right costume and not dress rehearsals like that before the show, then it gonna look like a hot mess when y'all got to the show. And I was like, why? What you doing, Joseline? Who told her that was a good idea?
And then it's a mess. It's just a mess starting with goddamn Joseline just working our way down. I don't feel like that's right for her to wait until right before you getting ready to perform to say, okay, these gonna be the ladies that's performing with me. That's wrong to do. Like, what if something happens? You know, God forbid something happens, and you end up saying, okay, well, I'm sorry, Big Lex, you're not gonna be a part of the show. These other ladies gonna be here. Y'all know Big Lex is goddamn crazy. Big Lex is lying to tear that whole damn stage up. Like I mean, it's not only that, you can't do people like that. Again, it's this pimps and hoes mentality that Joseline has that I do not like. I can't get with it. I can't mess with it. See, look at her trying to do the damn cha-cha. You doing the cha-cha wrong, girl.
Yeah. Or fast. She was trying to do fast. Yeah, and she was like, yeah, I said, no, you can't do that. Because not only that, you got to perform with them.
Exactly.
And the same pace and the same direction. It looked like uniform. Unity. And if it's not in unity, the performance will be not good because people going to see that y'all had them in really practice together. So get the 4 girls and wait a week or 2 before y'all perform that. And then to see what's in synchronization between y'all dancers and y'all together as a personality. Because you got to work. They can be good with dancing, but if y'all don't match together in that energy to teamwork, it will look flat. And
you know what I think too? Joseline she's a booty clapper. You know what I'm saying? She claps her booty for a living. She's a stripper. She doesn't know how to go to the club and just dance regular, or even be in a dance team or a drill team learning 1-2 1-2, because she knows stripper moves. She knows how to make her body move to the beat of the, to be seductive. So an actual routine, somewhat professional dance, she can't do that. That's too complicated for her. And then not only that, I don't know if it's her back. Like, English is her second language. Spanish is her first language. And just like the language of Spanish is a little bit different, her beat, the way she hears it, may be a little bit different as well too. You know what I'm saying? The way she hears it may be how black folks, we clap on the downbeat. She could be like some of the white folks clap on the upbeat. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so I was like, that's gonna be hot mess, because I said, damn, now we gotta wait another week to find out who the 4 girls are. And right before
I want to know. I got to know.
Venue, I said, that is not good. That is not good. And I said, y'all hopefully better hope that y'all did practice off cameras before the show to make us think that y'all wait until the last minute, but y'all actually had to until the last minute, and you already know the girls, and y'all was practicing with the girls. Because I said, if y'all going out performance, you look like a hot mess, I will crack up. I will crack up.
I wonder if she's just saying that if she's gonna end up picking whoever looks the best that night, or whoever does the routine the best that night, that's gonna be who it is. I'm sure that's who she's gonna do. How's she gonna do it?
Well, I was like,
But I got a feeling that Lexi Blow is already a part of that. So some behind the scenes tea or whatnot, because I keep up with the worlds or whatnot. But I don't know if y'all have seen on Joseline's IG, but she has posted a couple of months ago, she posted where she was on a boat and Lexi Blow was on the boat with her. She had posted a couple of club pictures and Lexi Blow was there at the club with her as well. Also, the reunion was this past weekend. So the girls were on their IG. They did this. I don't know if y'all follow Mo Visuals Entertainment. He has an IG, a YouTube channel, and he does interviews with each one of the ladies each week. Well, rumor has it, as according to Yummy P, she ends up getting into a physical altercation with General So on the show. So it's either on this next episode or the episode afterwards, if there's a next coming episode. Lucky and Blow Up Barbie are back friends, besties now. They took pictures at the reunion together.
Oh.
Yes, besties. Sapphire and Lucky ended up having issues with Big Lex. So now they're not cool anymore because Big Lex was on her IG talking shit, saying how Lucky and Sapphire ended up showing their true colors, how there was some fake ass bitches just sniffing behind Joseline. And then the biggest TTT I heard is that Joseline actually got into a physical fight at the reunion with Big Lex, threw a candle at Big Lex, and she got into an altercation with Miss Natural at the reunion as well. That's what I had heard.
My friend was telling me about that. It was like, I was the reunion. She said, "Oh yeah," he said Johnson gonna have a fight with Big Lex. I said, "What? Since when?" I said they was never had any beef through the season. So they fought.
I don't know. And what confirms that for me is that Big Lex recently posted a picture. I want to say it was either yesterday, day before yesterday, on her IG where she's twerking and she's turned around and she got her finger up, and on the caption it says something like, "A candle can't hold a flame to a lit bitch." Little innuendos she's throwing out there, what's not. So I'm here for it. I got to see what happens with that.
That's what I was saying. I said, "Oh snap, that gonna be something," because we'll still tune in to that.
I just want to see somebody, and I love me some Joseline, I do, but it's just some ways to her that I hate. So if somebody whoops her ass, I won't be upset at that at all. I won't be upset at that at all.
For real, right? Take her down a notch.
Okay, just down. Turn your goof down. Okay, just down.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. But that was Joseline Cabaret, y'all. It was a good episode. I mean,
it was a good Kiki. Yeah.
A couple of episodes got me upset with Joseline, and we talked about that. I ain't like it as much. I ain't like how she handled it. I don't know how this performance going to be. It may turn out good, so we will see how that goes. But it doesn't look like a disaster that she gonna pick the girls right before the performance. I ain't like that.
That's not gonna be good. That's not gonna be good.
We'll see about next week and see how that goes and what she gonna do. But we're gonna transition into growing up hip hop because we got some things to talk about that show as well. So let me get myself a little bit, y'all, and let's share this. Promo pic. So how y'all liking growing up hip hop so far in this season?
Now I do have to say, definitely tardy to the party. Okay, I just got into loving hip hop the last few days. I would always watch bits and pieces of it, but I did binge watch over the last 2 days the growing up hip hop. It's a damn trip.
Yes,
it's a trip.
Yes, it
was a whole kiki. I didn't realize I was missing what I was missing. So yes. I know now. I'm aware. I will be there next time for the show.
All right. Okay, let's talk about because I haven't talked about global hip hop on my channel for a while. So it's gonna be like 6 episodes in one of the things, but we're not gonna talk about every episode. We just go about the big topics that discuss and some of the people on there and give y'all feedback. And we're going to have our commentary with some of the things. So let's just start off with Twist. Get him out the way because I can't stand him. This Twist right here. Y'all know this Section 8 Lil Wayne right here. Section 8 Lil Wayne. And he too much.
Okay, so is he from Young Money?
Yes, he's part of that's why I call him a Section 8, low budget Section 8 Lil Wayne because he's trying to act like him and he's trying to be so much like him. And I don't know what's going on. All right, so if y'all remember when we first got introduced with him, and they mentioned how Pep was having a party, and they talk about Sam gonna be there, and right off the bat, Twist has a problem because he said he did not like how Sam is in doing OnlyFans with a thong on. Whatever, that's how he make his money with Egypt. That's how it is. But the problem is that he was harping on that thong. and everybody else wasn't. He said, no, can we go back to that thong thing? The man don't supposed to be wearing a thong. I'm not this type of person. That's just that. Hey, baby sis, what's going on? Yes, I'm not that type of person, man. That shit, I'm a Rails man, all that stuff like that. Mind you, yes, Sam and Twist. This is Sam right here. Right here, y'all catch him. Sam is right next to Pep, right here. And with the blonde hair in the back. He and Twist has an issue because I know Sam was probably backing on Twist and his clothes, his choice of clothes, and I see why, because his clothes thing is off the chart. I don't know what he be wearing.
So it's Sam, right? That's
Egypt's fiance.
Okay.
Yes, and this is Egypt. Egypt is right here, right next to Angela. Y'all know Angela is red right here. Egypt right here with the low cut. And Twist has a big problem. So Pep wanted to sit down with him and talk to him about his comment because she seemed like it's kind of homophobic. Now, I don't know what your opinions about that. I would say that because he has issues with Sam, I think he's cutting off Sam because Sam was getting on him about his clothes choice. I don't think he's too homophobic because I don't know how he acts towards other people, but he does have slight homophobia when he kept talking about that thong because everybody else has issue. Like JoJo has issue with Sam as well. And JoJo only issues with the beef they had talked about. He did not talk about the thong. He's not worried about that thong, none of that stuff. He said whatever. Twist, on the other hand, was so bad. He said, well, the man ain't supposed to be this. I don't like that. I hate that. And this is this, that. I'm a man's man. I'm this is that. I was like, why? What? And Pep was trying to talk to him, and he was not backing down. He was not backing down at all. So we're going to talk about the dinner party, but I want to talk about what's your opinions about him and that comment about Sam. Do y'all think he's homophobic or what?
This is my thing. If you are comfortable in yourself and your sexuality as a man, what another man is doing should not bother you. What that man eats does not make you shit. So the fact that you are so disgusted and you are so turned off by it to the fact to where it irks your spirit, to me, an outsider, I feel like maybe there's something hidden there that either you don't want to face, that you don't want to discuss. Maybe something happened to him as a child, and that may be a trigger for him, or you never know. He could be harboring feelings, and he just doesn't want to even be cool with this man, because even to be cool with this man will have the niggas looking at me like, oh damn, you cool with this gay ass dude that do this, that. He don't even have to be gay. That man could be straight as DMX with 1,100 kids. God rest his soul. That's my nigga. But I'm saying though, he could be as straight as DMX. But if you have an issue with that, I feel like there's some harboring, there's some feelings of resentment somewhere that you have an issue with. Maybe he's seen his daddy giving somebody head or something, and that never got out of his mind. I don't know.
I'll say it. Yeah, exactly. I do agree. Like I said, I don't think he's too homophobic, but I do think he has some kind of homophobia in it because he was too harboring on that. And like you said, if he's very secure about your manhood, you wouldn't have to be worried about another man doing. You would not have to worry about it at all. I don't worry about what other people's doing behind their closed doors. It is what it is. So I don't know why he's too pressed about that. And he always keeps saying, "Oh, I'm a man. I'm the man. I'll do this. I'm this. I'm not type. I get these. You don't have to brag about that. If you bragging too much, then something's wrong with that. A man who over brags, that means he's lacking somewhere, though. He's not getting that much play that he keeps saying. So I like that. Yes,
I didn't like that at all. I thought that was it was very telling, in my opinion. It was very DMX. That's my nigga. But that was very telling for him to be as upset as he was. You know what I'm saying? Because again, we talked about this. When did we talk about this? When we talked about Pam, an encore. You know what I'm saying? If you're comfortable and you ain't a problem with somebody putting their hand, and you know what I'm saying? If that's a trigger for you, then you got your own issues that you got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And that young man got a problem. Even if he is straight and he ain't got no feelings of nothing, the way he was raised to have that sort of mentality, that says a lot as well. And I blame whoever raised you for you to have that sort of mentality. That's all I'm saying. My son doesn't think like that. Like, and I'd be God damned if I would have ever hear my son even have that opinion or that inkling at all. You know what I'm saying? Because again, it starts with the parents. Your mom and daddy are somewhere that you were around, you seen that and you thought that was okay to think that. But again, I'm going with my gut, and my gut tell me that boy just don't want to be stared at that boy butt. That's what it is.
That's what I'm saying, because he's too fat. It's all he shouldn't be wearing. I said, well, that's his page. You're not paying for it, right? You don't got a subscription for it, right? So why
are you paying $10 a month?
That's what I'm saying. And if he did put on Instagram, that's his Instagram. If it's too much for Instagram, which I don't think it is, a lot of people show stuff on Instagram too.
Why are you following his Instagram though if it's so nasty?
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. It is. I was like, Twist, he's too much.
That's a whole lot of me.
Yeah, that's another thing. Another thing I'm upset about, and I ain't like how a lot of people didn't help Cree. Cree threw an anniversary dinner for JoJo and his wife Denise. And she was telling him to not smoke and light up in the place and then smell like weed in the establishment. First of all, he came in with pajamas on. And the second, he lighted up a blunt. He said, oh, you gonna tell me what to do. I can do whatever I want. This is that. All that stuff. I'm sleeping it. All that stuff. He didn't want to wear the mask. He wanted to lighten it. All that stuff. And she's the person who hosts the event. And she trying to tell him, and all these people sitting there, she's arguing with him. And nobody's helping. I got upset because nobody was helping her check this dude. And I said, hold up. You're not going to be coming to this event in pajamas and smoking weed. I don't care who you are. And I was saying, production, how you let this guy do this? It's like, yes, it might be for drama factor, but at the same time, it's disrespectful. And then I was like, who is this? If somebody comes to my event in the pajamas and smoking weed, and I don't smoke, I say, no, you getting out of here. No, you don't come in. This is supposed to be a dressed up event. And you come in there smoking weed and say, I do whatever I want. I said, they do whatever you want, but beyond this tent. You're not staying beyond this tent. And I ain't like that. Nobody helped Cree check this. And everybody let him do whatever he want. And I said, that's messed up.
She was basically asking a nigga to not be ghetto. Yes. Please not be ghetto at this nice ass event. I know we all black, but can you please not be black? Blackity black? Yeah, black. Can you be like black with a QUE and not with a K? Like, goddamn. Oh, yeah. It was the ashing of the blunts on them white damn floors for me. I'd have put that little roach ass nigga out my stuff. Ain't no way he'd have stayed up in there. And then for you to get loud with me, and I am the host, I am the one putting this together. And then who was that? Was it Angela or somebody saying in their confessional, this is supposed to be nice, and now Cree and Twist are they just need to get it together. Bitch, y'all help them get it together.
It was TT. I didn't like that. Yes, it helped them. I was like, nobody helping him check. It's like, how he's arguing with a female and none of y'all checking him. It's like, is y'all scared of him? He don't make money like that.
They was scared because he the type of nigga that's gonna argue with a female. And I know how to pick and choose my battles because I'm not a type of person. I don't like to argue back and forth. I'm smart, and I now that I'm older, I'm smart and I'm calculated. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you because I will get physical. And so that type of little itty bitty, and you know, the nigga like that, the only reason why his ego is that big is because he's so small.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only disrespectful like that because he's so damn small. I bet you if he was at least 6 foot, he would not be such of an asshole the way that he is. He has to compensate because he's lacking. He's lacking in height. So he gonna make his ego be as big as he wants to be. And so a little nigga like that, I will fight. I don't give no dams.
Oh, yeah.
I will pop his ass, and I want his ass to pop me back so I have a reason to get something and knock his ass out with. And I don't care if they're like, oh, you shouldn't be fighting with no dude. That ain't no dude. That's You know, I don't want to cuss on your show because I done already cussed enough. But y'all know what it is. Y'all know who he is. Trick Daddy said it best. I'll fight a bit like you. Yes, I sure will. I'll fight a man like that. I don't care.
That's a call a low budget Section 8 Lil Wayne because he's trying to act too much like that. I was like,
that is the great value, Lil Wayne.
For real. I was like, what the hell? And he was sitting there smoking that blunt straight up in that. I was like, wow. I said, this is messed up. And nobody said nothing.
Nobody said anything.
I said, that makes it seem like you could let him go on all your events and act like that. I said, nah, he won't come on here. I don't know, you may have docked my pay because I'm not sitting next to him or something like that. I wouldn't invite that nigga to clean up the front yard party. I wouldn't invite that nigga to help me move from my place party. I wouldn't even invite that nigga to a parole party. Hell no. You too ghetto. No. I will FaceTime you. You watch through your telephone, watch through your phone. That's all you get. You
can't get that. You just yell through the phone. No, I'm good on that.
So we're gonna move on from Twist because I'm done with him. All right, let's do Cree and her situation with her father, Uncle Luke. So y'all know Cree is right here, in between, right below Pep and Egypt, right between those two. And this Cree, she's a event planner, and she's Uncle Luke's daughter. And so y'all know Uncle Luke grew up in the 90s like that. You know the rap game. Y'all know who he is. I used to be the folk song back in the days.
Let me stop. I'm trying to save my energy for Miami. I can't be giving this to y'all because I got to save it to give to y'all at the end of the week. My bad. Go ahead.
So Queen, right? So she's an event planner. She's the one who planned the event for JoJo, and she also worked with TT. I'll show y'all TT later on. So when we talk about TT and Egypt and Pep, all that stuff like that, and she is talking about her issue with her father. It's like he basically a deadbeat. She's 30 years old. He hasn't been around, and she wants the relationship. She said that every birthday and Father's Day, she calls him to wish him a happy birthday, happy Father's Day, but she can't even get a call on her birthday to say happy birthday. At least that.
That's messed up.
Not every year. None of that. Deadbeat. So this scene got me mad. Everything when she had sat down with her cousin in the car. Sitting down with her cousin. That's Uncle Luke's nephew. And that was stuff. So sitting down, she was talking about her issue, about her father and everything. He had the nerve to say that because she posted something on social media about him being a deadbeat, he's not being around. She was 15 years old right now. So it's just like half the years that she's in now. And teenager, teenagers go doing all emotions and stuff like that, and want their fathers around and everything, prom and graduation and stuff like that. Things that you want your father to be around for, and he's not there. And the fact that the cousin trying to make it seem like it was her fault for putting it out there on social media, that's why she's a deadbeat. I said, nah, we got the orders wrong. That's the middle part. The beginning part is Uncle Luke, who's not being there for Cree and being a deadbeat. So if it's the truth, y'all mad because she posted out there? That's a teenager. She posted out there, social media. I'm not the person
exactly.
I'm not the type of person who will put myself on social media. But at the same time, if I speak my truth, that is the truth. So y'all get mad at her for speaking her truth, but not mad at the person who did the deadbeat. I do that, and it's a lot of, especially in African American communities, that a lot of people make excuses for the deadbeat and get mad for the person who speak their truth. And we got to break that cycle because it's not right. Because the kids are the ones who are suffering. And have all these kids have this quiz that you cannot be there for your daughter, and she's crying. She still want that emotional connection with her father, that connection. And it also urges me that he still have a connection with his nephew, but not with his daughter. Because his nephew said, I have a party or dinner coming up, and he's going to be there. Maybe you express some concerns then at the party. But I said, how y'all get mad at her for that and try to blame her? I was like, that cousin got me hot. I said, don't blame her. Don't blame her. So what y'all think about that? And chat, y'all tell me y'all feelings.
And I know every damn Uncle Luke, okay, so I know you was out there, don't stop, pop that, doodle brown and all of that, child. As the child, it's not her responsibility to reach out to the man that laid it low and spread it wide to create me, and then decided he wanted to run off and do his own damn thing. And now I got to chase up with him. That's not on me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like that's right for them to put that on her like that. Like we had talked about, you know, example for me, Lord knows I love my biological father. I mean, we have a good relationship, a good bond now, but being that I didn't meet him until I was in damn near a teenager. And then afterwards, like, you know, there would be some times that, you know, I would, you know, vent to my mom about certain things. And my mom would be like, oh, well, just call your daddy. Well, you know, tell him how you feel, or call him or reach out to him. And I would be like, well, why I gotta call him? He know where I'm at. He know where I live. He know my phone number and everything. He know my address because he send me money every month. Like, why I gotta call him? And you know, like I said, we have a good relationship now but I understand where she is upset at, and where she's kind of like, wait a minute now, you got a good relationship with him, and now he don't even recognize me. Like, I'm not going to reach out to him. And then Uncle Luke ought to feel bad. He ought to feel dumb. You just ought to feel dumb. Even if she was 15 and she wouldn't put all the business out there, what have you done for her lately? What have you done since then? Like, I don't blame her for nothing she did at all. She got daddy issues, and she is forever gonna have, or well, not forever, but if she hasn't already, she's gonna experience issues in relationships because of issues with her daddy. Yep. It is up to the parent. Yep.
Yeah, you let my
I know that.
He was never there for me.
Yeah,
it's like whatever. Even if you're an adult, at the end of the day, you still that person's child. You still someone's child. So the person who created you should be the one making amends. It's like me.
Exactly.
I told my story. I would grow up in a single parent household. I don't know my father. I know what he looked like and everything. We got a DNA test and like that. But till this day, he still don't try and reach out to me. And I ain't trying to reach out to him. I said, I'm good. I'm 35 years old. I don't need that. I'm good right now. Everything. But I was like, no, I'm not reaching out. It is what it is. I don't try to know my other side of the family, because if he was willing to do that when he did meet me, when we did the DNA test, he would make the effort to try to talk to me.
Exactly.
And I said no. So I'm not burning home, and I ain't putting no social media like that, but I'm good. And if you do want that relationship, it's up to the father. You can make the call all you want. Like, she made a call every year about his Father's Day, so like that. He came at least once to say, hey, daughter.
A birthday.
Once, and not even call her birthday, or at least have the conversation when she does call you and say anything. You know what? I'm sorry. What is going on with that? And all she want to hear that sorry, and let's make it work. And you say that like even once every year she called you, and you don't make the effort. I don't like that.
And he never knows, or well, I already know, because like I said, I went through my own experience myself. He feels like it's at a point now that we haven't talked so long, so maybe it's too late, because I know she's mad at me. So he just keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. When, like you said, all she really wants, you don't even have to get into a deep explanation for it. All she really wants is that sorry, I love you, I'm proud of you, and I'm here now. Like, I'm here now. I can't make up for what I did or what I didn't do in the past, but I'm sorry. I recognize that I was wrong. I love you. I'm proud of you, and I'm here for you now. And for his own sake, you would think he would want to do that, because again, you never know. She might be like, that's all I wanted to hear. I forgive you. I forgive you for all that. That's all I wanted to hear. But he ain't gonna know if he don't ever try to reach out. That's on him. And I don't feel bad for him, because he was exploiting women back in the day. Hell no. Tell him.
And if he wasn't like that, she would never did that. All that. She would never.
No.
She would have to do all that stuff. So stop protecting the deadbeats and protect his children. And stop blaming the children for putting it out there, because they the one who's hurting.
Okay.
It's like that.
Bye, Luke. Bye, Luke.
That's what I'm saying. So we done with that. So it's hot. It was like, come on now. All right. So let's talk about Angela real quick. Angela, y'all know Angela Simmons, Les one, that all that stuff, and JoJo, her brother's right here. JoJo, who right above Savannah, and right next to Steven Jr. He's right here, the glasses, and he also the son of everyone. She's on the show, and basically her relationship with the boxer, short-lived. She posted on social media a lot. She really think that she falls hard, she falls fast, and everything. And she decided to share a lot of her relationship because when you get on the shows, a lot of us get upset because you don't share anything. So how you get in the show when you don't share, and then when you do share, now you're upset. It's like, oh, people are on my business and everything. I said that's part of the platform and everything. Pick and choose what you want to share, but don't hide everything. At the same time, you had to share the relationship so quickly like that. You could have said, "Oh yeah, I'm with someone and all that stuff," social media and stuff like that. People have opinions, other stuff. Like her sister Vanessa, I found out she's dating the Waynes. I ain't know who she dating. I don't even follow the celebrities like that. She dating one of the Waynes. Vanessa,
yeah.
And she said she keep her relationship private, so she understands her sister not want to share anything, all that stuff like that. But Vanessa issues all her Angela business. I said, "Girl, get your
Vanessa." Oh, girl, I can.
Business. Like, why would you know all this stuff like us like that? Let Angela be Angela. Now, Angela said she moved to Miami because she wanted a place in Miami. I said, "Girl,
no, she was
true." But the major part of it is like because you want to be close to him.
Because you want to be him. Yeah, you want to be close to him.
And now it's all crazy. Now you unfollow him, and now everybody said, "Oh, what's going on? Y'all broke up," and she's upset, all that stuff, and crying and all that and everything. I'll say, and she hasn't been in a relationship because his son had died. Her baby father who died.
Yes,
Daddy in love with, and fiance or husband, son like that.
I think it was her fiance. And the father of her son.
Yes. And he died, and she hadn't had a relationship since. And that's the first relationship. So, but she falls hard and fast. So let me share this little thing with Brianna so you can see what she looks like. Let me share that real quick. Let me stop the screen.
Angela would, if she hasn't already, I feel like she needs to go to counseling. I don't know how soon I would be ready to date somebody after. It's one thing to lose the father of your child, but that's also your boyfriend who you were with, and vice versa. You lose your boyfriend and the father of your child. Like that's.
Well,
I feel for her. I really do. I feel for her.
Oh, yeah. So she sat down with Brianna. This is Brianna. We're gonna talk about her too in a minute.
If y'all know anybody in the chat, who is her people now? How's she on here? What's she connected to? That's what I gotta know. I got to know.
Yeah. So Brianna. So Angela sat down with Brianna at this day, right? And at some points I said, Brianna, say some things that make sense. And other times she just a drunk fool and I can't get with her. And she get my nerves sometimes. So at this point when she was talking to Angela, she was like, okay, it was a short-lived relationship. She posted up things. People have opinion. I want to post something so fast on the social media. That is what it is, all that stuff. But it was just a boyfriend. It's not at the end of the day. It's like
not a husband.
Just short. It's like that. And I understand what she said. I was like, yeah, it's not that deep, but it just very quickly. It's not like, oh, she's a daughter of MJ Black's ex-husband. Oh, okay.
I forgot that full name.
Canoe, that was his name?
Can do something like that.
Yeah, can do. Okay. And she was saying that. She said, yeah, relationship is on social media. Maybe that's why you shouldn't post stuff like social media about your relationship unless you really know for sure that you really love. Maybe Angela said she really in love, a lot of pictures like that, but it was short-lived. And that's why you don't get people in your business because you posted so much on social media. Maybe you shouldn't be posting that much. People won't be on your business like that. So it was that. And how y'all feel about Angela and this story with Daniel and her being so fast and his name was Cheetah. His name was Cheetah. That fast laugh. All that stuff. Oh, what's it called? Like David says, right? He was too much.
He was a dog.
It was too much. So how y'all feel about Angela Simmons and what's going on with her life and thing?
I mean, I just feel like she needs some counseling because I can't remember how long ago it was when her fiance died. It's been at least a year or 2 years. So I know she's still grieving. And she even said on this last episode that, she's still not completely over him. You know what I mean? So it's that, but then Angela had a lot of boyfriends. I feel like, girl, she's just living her life. She's doing her thing, but she wants to be married. She wants to have more kids.
Yeah.
I feel bad for her. I mean, I wouldn't even know the right advice to give her because that's a hard. I've never experienced that. You know what I mean? I've never even had a close friend that has experienced that. So I wouldn't even know what kind of sound advice to give her, but I do know that she needs to go and sit down with somebody and talk through whatever feelings because she seems like a person that keeps a wall up a lot.
Yeah.
You know, doesn't really, you know, talk about her feelings and stuff like that. So I think if she goes and talks with somebody and gets all that out, that'll be like one step towards her. You know, I don't know. But then again, we don't know about him. Who's to say he was out here actually doing something and she's just covering it up like, oh, I'm just not ready and da 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 da. When really he done cheated and, you know, did some other shit. You never know.
She want to give us no details of what happened. Like, what really?
You know, Angela ain't finna give us the tea. She's not like that. She ain't finna give us all the tea.
That's all I say. And she said she felt fast and put it out there very fast. And now she just mad that people was coming to give us about it. Yes, you can't. It's like you gotta accept the good and the bad. You want to put it out there to show your relationship. That's how I tell people to stop flaunting your relationship so fast on social media. And not even so fast. Don't start flaunting your relationship on social media at all. Keep it out private. If you want people to know, people who needs to know outside of social media, let them know and keep your social media fun and lightweight. If you follow my thing, it's very like my face pictures, stuff I talk about, things like that, or stuff I discuss about social society. But other than my personal life, y'all won't get too much about that. So it's like, at the end of the day, it's like if you really want to know, you have my number. You can text me, you can call me. You can find out.
Call me, right. You can holler at me that way, and then we can talk about
that. We can talk about that, and not put it on social media because people will have a comment and repeat it. Especially if you're a public figure, you have to accept that people go and say some things. So, Angela, more power to you, girl. But you gotta really slow it down next time.
She do.
Yeah, she got slow.
He was so stuck on Bow Wow. That's what I didn't like. Between Bow Wow and Romeo, I knew she wasn't gonna have no good choices in no niggas because that was just strike one and two.
All right, y'all. So while we on the topic of Brianna, let's talk about her. Okay. So Brianna is
a lush,
drunk lush. She drinks a lot. Every scene she has a freaking drink in her hand. That scene what she had with freaking Angela. She ordered freaking like a ginger ale iced tea something, and then poured up 2 bottles of freaking vodka, Grey Goose, and poured it right in the thing. And she said, "Shh, girl, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Pull it up."
Right. She said, why you baby up?" Savannah said, "Why you baby up dark liquor?" She said, "Girl, ain't nothing."
He said, "You're a child."
Yeah, you're a child.
You're a child.
You're a child. You're a level girl. You didn't leave that. And it was part of drinking, all that stuff. So, Boogie, let me throw right there. Let me search his name. She is a good friend with Boogie, and she has a problem with him because her issues with she and Boogie was friends. As Egypt and Sam was talking crackish about her, and he didn't say nothing. He just stopped. He didn't say nothing. He just sat there. And that's what brings my topic about code. Your friendship code. If you're good friends with someone, and the person you friends with, or friends with somebody else that you might not rock with or cool with, should you expect your friend to say and defend you at that time, or walk away, or don't say nothing? Because not everybody handles situations the same thing. Like if I'm friends with you and y'all know y'all get along, I'm not gonna put my input. I'm not gonna say let you talk what you gotta talk and whatever, because y'all don't get along. But it's so like that. But some people want to defend them or say, hey, that's my friend. That's my friend. Y'all go. I ain't gonna let you talk about her. That's like that. But should you get all upset and think it won't go ballistic because he didn't say nothing? Because he basically didn't say nothing. He just let them talk. And so like that. So, what's your code?
What I've done twice before. And it was a situation where a female was talking shit about somebody that I'm really cool with, and she didn't know that me and this person was as cool as we are. And as she got, and this was sort of the scenario with both, but the second time I didn't even let her get that far. But she knows she was talking, and I'm like, oh, for real? And what you say her name is again? Oh yeah, word. I'm getting all the tea from her. So once she was done, I was like, yeah. So you know that's my homegirl, right? And she like, who? Such and such. I'm like, yeah, that's my homegirl. Like, oh, what? Like y'all cool? Yeah, that's my homegirl. Hold on. Pull out my phone and I call her. Hey, girl, guess what? Such said, blah, da, da, da. She over here right now. That's my way of letting you know, like, that's my homegirl. I'm going to let you know to your face. I'm finna go let her know every goddamn thing that you said. Okay? So if my homegirl is like, you know what, fuck that bitch. I ain't even worried about that shit. That particular homegirl, I already know. Girl, fuck that bitch. I ain't worried about that bitch. She ain't even worth it. Because they know me. I'm the TTG friend. I'm trained to go. You show? You don't want me to snatch up? We good? All right, cool. You cool with it? I'm cool with it. But like I said, another time, it was getting a little bit, I was like, no, she was talking a little bit too reckless. And I had to separate myself, let her know off the rip, you know what, I'm finna go ahead and back up because we was in a club and we had already been drinking. I was like, you know what, I'm finna go ahead and back up and move around because you talking shit about my homegirl and it's gonna go left real quick. But y'all have a good night, blah, 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 because I know me again. I know me sober. So me drunk, it would have went left real quick. So I exited that situation. But I'm the type of friend, it depends how cool we are. If we cool, I'm not going to let somebody sit and talk shit about you. But I'm going to let that person know to their face, that's my homegirl. I appreciate what you said. So when she come back and front you about it, just know it came from me. So you don't even have to worry about it. Just know when she come back and front you about it, it came from me. Yeah. That's how I am.
Yeah. So I would say why she upset. So her code is, you my good friend, we cool. You should have defended me when I'm not there or walk away if you didn't want to say nothing. That's what she was going on about. Now, I do understand that. My thing is, you drinking so much and you coming at him always drunk, and you know he had a past of drinking and something, which you help him get out of. He was an alcoholic and he was a druggie, and you help him get a rehab, and now he's cool. And but now, you the one who helped him now. Now the roles are reversed, and you the one who's the drunk and everything, and you constantly coming at him, screaming at him, all that stuff like that, because he had a date with Savannah. And that's Stevie J's daughter. I'll show you the picture. Stevie J's daughter. And she liked the date that they went on. And she liked the date. And then when they was at the dinner, she was going off. She saw Savannah, said, what's going on? It's like,
I didn't get that.
She was saying, what I should be worried about, what's going on and everything. And she said, well, you should have defended me and all some stuff. And I ain't like that. You don't love me and stuff like that. And he's very cool level headed. He ain't trying to go off at her because it don't look bad, him going off at the female.
Exactly.
He was trying to say what he got to say. And then the next time he was trying to do an intervention and it failed because he called her. He said, I need to come downstairs, all that stuff, come upstairs. But he said, no, come downstairs. And she said, no, you come up there. Why you come up there? I'm cooking. And then she tried to offer him a drink. And you said, that's wrong. I was wrong, Brianna. That's messed up. Because you know he's sober. And he's been sober for years. And you go try to offer him a drink like that. That's messed up. And then she came down screaming at him. So my thing is, how do y'all feel? It's like, why is okay for her to help him get out of dark space, but it's not okay for him to try to help her get out of dark space? And she's up here acting like she's can't be bothered. Then again, you can't help nobody who don't want to be helped at the time. So I said, Boogie, yes, you came up there. Maybe you should have told her. I said, listen, I don't try to get you help. And also, she ain't want to listen. But at the same time, like, why it's messed up that he can't help her? And she's going off always at her. So what y'all think about that?
I got a question. Are they hunching?
That's another thing. Because I was like, you going on way hard for a friend. Yes, I understand you're upset that he didn't defend you. But at the same time, that's not the end of the day. That's not a deal breaker. You go break your whole friendship because he didn't do that. So now I'm thinking,
I don't care that much.
Also, that story about how he had a DV case and he's a crazy chick he had sex with, called the cops on him, and then she came back and has more sex on him. And I said, could she be that person or somebody else? Because she looked like the type of person who will do that.
Exactly.
And you had so much energy for someone who's just a friend.
Exactly.
What y'all think about?
I don't get that whole thing right there. I feel like it's something deeper to it. I feel like they, brothers and sisters. I like, hey, big head, them kind of brothers and sisters. Come on now, the brothers and sisters that done goose before. They ain't fooling nobody.
They not. I was like, cause you was way too emotionally invested, girl. I would say Brianna, stop that, and she does need the help, and hopefully she listens enough to him so he could be able to help her to get that. You helped him, so it should be another thing that he could return the favor. But if you don't want to listen, you want to keep going off like that every time you have a drink in your hand, girl, you're another tick of time bomb. We can't deal with you.
Yeah, she a lush. She need to slow down. Every cocktail she have, that bitch need to have a bottle of water because she drinks too much. Flush it out.
Clear. All right, so little thing with Savannah, Stephen J. Jr. and Stephen J. He got his son a house, and Savannah got her little place. She don't want to tell them where she got her money from. She said she got some clothing line. I don't know what clothing line.
I don't know. She's selling dope. She doing something. I don't know what she's doing.
She don't want to tell them where she getting all this money. She said, "Don't worry about it. I got my money. I got this, so I thought."
Yeah, I bet you do.
So that house she got, I said, "I know you ain't paying all that money for that little wicked dick stuff. That's more or less space. If you paying all this much money, $3,000 rent or something that mentioned that she's paying, and that looks small, like, oh no, girl, what you doing?"
You staying in New York? And them New York prices.
Oh man, shit, because I live in New York, and I said, "What the hell? You got a condo and this look like that?" Girl, sure, small, and she want to do that, so she went on a date with Boogie, and she liked the date, so she asked Brianna, and that's what sometimes I say Brianna speaks some truth sometimes, because she said, "Don't let my issues with him interfere with you got going on, because my relationship with him is totally different with your relationship with him." And that's why I tell people sometimes when you enter the friend group and something like that, and show people, you form your friendship of the person based on your personal experience. Don't wait till somebody tell you, fill your head with all the stuff about what they experienced with that person, cloud your judgment. Now you based on what somebody else said and not give the person a chance. So I like what she said that, yes, go out on a date with him. Me and him have our own separate issue. It's nothing to do with you, how you handle him. And he's a good guy. I don't think he's that type of bad dude and all stuff like that. So that's what a real female gonna say. Yes.
That's what a real female gonna say. She's not gonna have no beef or no issues or nothing like that. Don't look here. Don't let whatever I got going on with this crazy fool deter whatever it is you feel for him. You feel that for him, girl. I feel this for him, but that's between me and him. What y'all got between y'all, that's that.
All right. Yes. So her brother is trying to find out where she getting her money from. Her father trying to find out where she getting the money from. I guess we all try to find out where she got money from, and we'll see what Savannah.
Girl, I don't know. She probably boosting or selling some illegal hair or something. She doing something. She ain't got no business. Selling timeshares or something.
Yeah. I was like, okay, and she ain't bothered because CJ got her son something, a house, and I guess she probably was bothered about it, but then she wasn't too bothered. She said, "I got my own money." And that's what
if this heifer got a PPP loan for her clothing line business?
She took it out real quick.
That bitch got a PPP loan.
Yeah. Well, I was like, okay, Savannah. All right. So let's jump into the big thing that's going on with Pep, Egypt, Sam, TT, Sean, this whole thing, Cree, Savannah, everybody. I like
that's a whole ass entanglement. Do you hear me?
I like. So if y'all remember the episode, Auntie Dawn, I said, Auntie Dawn, she had all the tea. She said, "Let me tell you what I heard. Like I heard this." Like, I said, Auntie Dawn, what's going on? So she told Egypt and Pep that she heard that Sean is cheating on TT or has cheated, whatever he was cheating on, all that stuff. So that's heavy on her mind. Now, at the same time, Egypt and TT hasn't really gotten along because they used to be good. And I guess TT problems with Pep and Egypt is that since she had her son, they haven't been reaching out to her. They didn't say congratulations. They ain't say nothing. There'd be nothing there for her. I was like, what caused that? What was the issue that they just stopped? They cut each other off like that.
Yeah.
And
they're cousins.
Yes, they're cousins. And I was like, and that's your own niece. And so I said, why? And Egypt mentioned how when she got engaged with Sammy, I know Sammy right here, this blonde guy in the back next to Pep, and
weird.
She told her destination is in Jamaica, and she was getting married there. And TT's getting married in Jamaica too. Now I said to say, I was like, hold up. If I told you, my cousin, I'm getting married in Jamaica, and then you also end up getting your marriage in Jamaica and wedding in Jamaica, that's slapping my face. Because now you took my. Yep. Now I do understand that TT met her husband, her fiance, in Jamaica, so it would be a sentimental value for her to have the wedding there. So I do understand why TT want to get married in Jamaica. But I said, damn, that's messed up though. I told you.
Yeah, but still.
In Jamaica.
Exactly.
So I was like, okay, y'all both can have marriage in Jamaica. But if I was a family member, I would say, listen, I'm not going to 2 weddings in Jamaica in 1 year. So I'm going to talk. Whoever have it first, I'm going there. And the other one, I just send you freaking flowers or something like that. Because I'm not going to both. Unless you have a day weekend or something, I go to this one. Or y'all have a joint wedding. Y'all make a makeup and have a joint wedding. And all that stuff. Because if I had to go on one this time and go to Jamaica again the next time,
okay, somebody gonna be missing out.
Because I'm not going to both Jamaica weddings. Like so,
that would be so messed up. I'd be so damn mad.
Like how y'all? So how y'all feel about that? Egypt told TT about her destination in Jamaica, and then she go and have a wedding in Jamaica, even though you know the history behind TT Sean met in Jamaica. How y'all feel about that?
Like, do you think that she did that to be spiteful?
I don't know, because I don't know when they fall out. Because I said when they said that, I was like, that does sound shady though to me. But then again, I said when TT told her background story of how her husband met, and her husband works in Jamaica, so I said, why she want to get married in Jamaica? That makes sense. And so I don't know. It did sound shady, but at the same time, I don't think it's too much shade. It just happened that she want to get married in Jamaica again. But I was like, that's messed up though. But y'all better figure it out, sure, because it's gonna be
okay. Because it's coming either way it go. I mean,
hey, CM, what's going on?
Hey, CM Boo.
Sean said he pushed for the wedding.
She did say that. That he pushed for the wedding in Jamaica. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it as long as she really didn't have intentions on being shady. It just, it is what it is. That's just just happened. Yeah. But I mean, if there was a slight shade undertone to it, then yeah, she wrong as hell. She knew what she was doing. Yeah, she wrong.
Hey, I like
any kind of slight shade undertone. Nope.
Yes, there's more. So I don't know how they split up and how they got falling out. Now because of that, Egypt told Savannah the rumor. Now I do understand that we not cool. Sometimes family is not cool. So I'm talking shit about, like, you got cousins that you don't get along to this day. Talk to them now. Like, we don't talk to each other. We only see each other at family reunion, and even if we at the family reunion, it's a high buy and that's it. Keep it moving.
Okay, I still don't want to talk to your ass.
And so she told Savannah that the information about the rumor. Savannah went to told Cree about that. Cree mentioned in front of Angela, Vanessa, and Tanise. That Tanisha JoJo told Easy E, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Lil Easy, yeah.
Lil Ease about that. And now Vanessa went to go back to tell TT what happened about that. And now Creed is supposed to be TT wedding planner, because when the anniversary dinner happened, TT was mentioning about destination. He didn't really have no freaking venues. And Cree said, I got you, girl. I'm in Jamaica all the time. I know the perfect spot. And she showed her everything. She said, oh, girl, you got it. I like you my wedding planner right now. And that's it. Because she's been stressing. And I was like, that
was wrong off the rip, because you don't even really know that girl.
For real. So my thing is, how do y'all feel that even if you in outs with your cousin or family member, will you tell people that don't know your family like that their business?
Nope.
And like that. And I said, no, I'll keep that to myself. But I was like, did she try to throw shade at TT or trying to duck her out and try to get under her skin? How y'all feel about that? if even though you're not in a good terms with the person, do you think you would have been upset that your cousin still would say that?
You know what? I'm gonna be completely and totally, totally honest with you. The only person that I might say something to would be my best friend. Cause I know she ain't finna tell no damn body. That bitch is going to the grave with that.
Well,
Because it's just, sometimes when it's something you just gotta get off, you just gotta tell somebody, and you can write it down on a note and give it to God, and he ain't gonna tell nobody. But if anybody else, no, hell no. I don't give a damn if me and that bitch fought just 5 minutes ago. I'm not gonna go and tell you, especially no, hell no. I'm not gonna tell you none of their business. No. That's wrong. That's on all levels. Nope, you don't do that.
It is messed up. It definitely is messed up, even if it's true or not.
Now,
it was mentioned that Pep said that TT did call her, and I guess she was venting about her issues with Sean, that she said she had some issues with Sean. She didn't specify what her issue was. She just said she was going through some issues with Sean. And I guess Pep said, well, she did tell me that, because Pep did tell Egypt that, oh, she told me it's true that they was cheating. I said, did she say that it was true? Or
say
she just
that, right.
And I guess Pep took that, oh, it's cheating. So TT went off and thinking that Egypt didn't come up with her own. Her mother told her, feed her, and then that's what triggered down the chain of reaction. So at the end of the day, that's what told TT, and TT is upset. So let me share you what TT looked like.
And
dang,
I forgot I was gonna say that fast. Go ahead. It'll come back to me.
No, go ahead. I'm sharing this picture, so I'm trying to.
Crap. What was I gonna say that fast?
I'm talking about TT.
Oh, okay. In the end, when she's talking to Angela, she didn't deny the shit.
No, and that's the thing too. Because I was like, when Vanessa told her,
she didn't deny it. So it's like, so was it
denied that rumor? So I was like, do she know something, or she just ain't like that? They sweating something that she knew deeper down inside that he was cheating, or she had an inclination that he was, and she didn't like that the freaking was going off, and people were spreading rumors about it, all that stuff. So, oh, what's this? Here she go. I haven't been a picture. Let's see.
She even looks like Pep in a way.
Yeah, for real,
right? Got that face to him. A funny looking face to him.
Sisters. I had a picture where they both facing, because I want to have the picture of their son. That's so cute. He was still the whole picture. That's so that was so cute. All right, let's do this one. It is what it is. He looking at her, but y'all can see what he looked like. Oh no, this one it was. There you go. That's it. That's TT, and that's Sean. And I was like,
I wonder, did he cheat? You never know. He looked like he still changed out your purse or something with that pink jacket on. He got a little smirk to him. I don't know. It's something about him. He just, I don't trust that dude. I don't trust that dude.
I don't either. And I'll say something is something sneaking about him. Another thing that it got me pause about that is I remember the episode. I think the beginning of episode 6. They mentioned how they met and all that stuff like that was cute and yada yada yada. And then they mentioned how she doesn't really know about his past like that, and he don't ask her questions about her past. So they don't really ask questions about past. Now, sometimes your past influence and impacts your future.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
And things that might trigger the person, you might not even know because y'all don't talk about it. So how come you get in a relationship about to get married to someone and don't know they past previous relationship? Nobody said you got to go deep, but then again, if you get in a relationship, you have to, because you need to know what shapes their insecurities, what shapes their trust issues, what does this, how they handle this. Like something might come up and they trigger them, you don't even know because you don't even know their past and how they handle things.
They mess around, take your whole head off your body because they crazy.
That seems like a red flag to me, that y'all don't know each other past, or you don't allow her to ask you questions about it, and he don't talks about it. He said, don't talk about it as you right now. It's like, I said, I don't like that. It's something shady about that. I don't like that.
It's something, just like you said, it's something shady about that, and I don't goddamn trust it. But again, he looked like he would take change out the bottom of your purse. So he denied it and said TT's mom would get him on. I don't know. He looks sneaky and I don't trust him. So no.
Oh, he denied it and said TT mom would get him on. On his. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know next week she go confront him about that rumor. So I think deep down inside, TT had an inclination or feeling some type of way that he may have stepped out. And so I would say if you go and ask him the question, then that means you must have had this feeling that he was doing something. And
in the first place. Yep. Yes. In the first place.
And then, he travels to Jamaica. He works in Jamaica. So he travels a lot. So while she's here, all that stuff in the therapy session, all that stuff, I was like, I think they left a lot of the therapy session out too. Because I want to know what the hell they talked about. Because she was really, I don't know. It was like.
So while she doing, he out there laying it low and spreading the wide, huh?
Uh-huh. So
I
just believe anything Sam and the folks say. I just believe. Yes, they could be biased. They could be biased. I think the fact that they took the rumor as something that she said that she just had issues with and made it about cheating, that was messed up because they ran with something that she didn't say. But at the same time, when Vanessa confronted her about that, she didn't confirm. She didn't deny it or confirm it. She just said, "Oh, that's messed up." They would say something like that. That's
it. That's it. Yep.
Even Vanessa was confused. She said, "Okay."
I was like, are we mad or aren't we mad? Do we need to go ride on this hoe or no? Like, what is we doing here?
She was confused. She said, "Is it true? Is it not true?" Like, I'm asking you straight up, is it true or not? And you not saying jack, girl. So what's
I guess it must be true then. Okay, girl. Okay.
I was like, wow. But that's that. So I guess TT go confront them in some way, shape, or form, or fashion, and confront Egypt and Sam and Pep. And we'll see how that goes. Because she said she knows things about them. And
I was just going to say that. What you know, girl?
So I say, I want to know what you know about that.
What you know we don't know, girl?
For real. But did I miss anything? Did I miss anything going up hip hop, y'all? Everybody I mentioned.
Yeah.
That's a whole 6 episodes in a little.
That's a whole lot right there alone. Okay.
She said, if it's true, where's the side pieces? Jamaica.
They in Jamaica. You so right. They in Jamaica.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, he nobody till you come out about. I mean, she nobody. I don't know who TT was. So she got on the show.
No, me either.
If it's not true that it's messed up that they spread it around like that, if it's so much kind of true, then we'll have to deal with that. Because the fact that they don't know about each other past, they don't even know what they do. Who they dealt with and stuff like that, that's kind of like you hiding something. So to go to watch the show, keep me updated. So I had to get. He got
me hooked on it now. To call a girl, he got me hooked on it now.
So that's that with Grown Up Hip Hop. So anything I missed, y'all mentioned in the comment section because we're gonna go into Love at the Lockup. That was something else, y'all. Oh, we're gonna talk about that, y'all.
Love after the Lockup, baby. Lord. Okay.
All right. So what we gonna do? How we gonna do Love at the Lockup is couple by couple, so it'd be easier to follow each storyline. And some of those slideshows, like I mentioned, is kind of blurry. So what I'll do, I'll show the couples first, and then we go into the couples thing.
All right, was it blurry when I sent it to you? I'm sorry.
Maybe because I had to save it sometimes. I was like that. It came out clear when I saved it, but when I was trying to transfer to Canva, it came out blurry. So I don't know what happened.
Oh.
Yeah. So
maybe next time I just gotta. I think there's a way to like share it within Canva some kind of way. I'll do that.
So this is Deontay and Nicole. If y'all follow my Instagram, I did a cast update of this little background story in my reaction. Go watch that on Instagram. Deontay and Nicole. We have Brittany and Ray, right? Then we have Courtney and Josh. Oh yes, I got something to say about this couple. Rachel and Doug, right here.
I got my notes on them too.
Yes, and lastly, Stan and Lisa. It's another couple called Anissa and Jeffrey, but on the cast update, they show no pictures of Anissa and Jeffrey. So I don't know what's up with that.
Oh shit, that's a mystery right there. I don't know.
Anissa she looked like, but what the hell Jeffrey looked like? But if you saw the promo, you could see who Jeffrey and Anissa is. It's just that why don't have a separate picture? I don't understand. Yeah, it all messed up. So let's talk about Deontay and Nicole. And while you're at it, let me get my little notes on that because I gotta mention.
Yes, let's get into it.
All right, so y'all, let's jump into this. All right, so he said he's the hopeless romantic, right? Let's see if it's true. I said thank you for watching. It's going up. Going on hip hop is better than Real Housewives. That definitely is. Lockup is my show, and I haven't watched it at all. Oh, let's go. You better get into it. He's a hopeless romantic, and he said that Nicole is a love of his life. I said, okay, yeah, right. Whatever.
Bless your heart, baby. Bless your heart.
I said he's 33 and she's 23. I said, oh, snap. That ain't a disaster. And you can tell he got the fetish for white chicks and blonde hair because his last girlfriend was the same way until she dyed her hair reddish. So I was like,
girl, see him. They meet on websites. Like the prisons nowadays are advanced, girl. They can get on Facebook. They can get on Bigo. Matter of fact, I haven't been on Bigo in a few months now. But the last time I was on Bigo, just like scrolling through, just looking at people's stuff, and I had stumbled into this guy's room, this like his little chat room thing, and he was in his cell working out. And when I tell you them heifers was throwing beans at him and just left and right, asking him what his cash app was and all that. I'm like, you got a cash app in prison?
Oh, he upgrade his freaking commissary. Sure.
Why the hell am I doing YouTube then? I need to be in jail with a Bigo account. Shit.
Sure. I mean, and he said, Deontay, he said he don't like materialistic and shallow girls. When he said that, I said, so what the hell are you on the show for?
Now, mind you, he just got back on his feet.
Yes. Oh, yes. He did got back on his feet because the last relationship, he spent a lot of his money, too much that he wasn't paying his bills and stuff. He had to move in his mother's house. Now, if y'all watch my Instagram, I said if he did that, he had to move in my house. If I was the mother, I would have cursed his behind every day. He would have got so tired of me, he would leave out the house. He said, what you have to do? I would say some subliminal messages every damn day. He got so tired of me. He said, Mom, I'm going to the streets. I said, you better go out because you come to my house for the freaking chicks and all the thing like that, white bimbos, all that stuff like that. You try to come here and spend all that money. What the hell do? I would have cursed him out every day. So he would not have had no rest in my house.
I would have never let his ass live. What tripped me out is when he go to the liquor store, he telling the clerk she want red, white, and pink wine. I'm like, goddamn. And then when the sex toy that
yes,
put it on TV. He off even putting that on TV.
Yes, he put it on TV, and he said that he has a high sex drive. He's conservative. He's conservative and a high sex drive. I said, yeah, those little closeted freaks, they're all freaky. And he said to avoid doing anything, he had to get a sex toy to release his urges. And you know what messed up the part about that too?
Put that on me too.
How the hell he put the sex toy in a dishwasher? I was so done. I was saying he said when his friend came to the door, he hooked the whole sex toy in a dishwasher. I said, that's not a dish.
On top of dishes, though.
On top of dishes.
I mean, I guess if you eating off them plates, them your own plates. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You're doing your own thing. Maybe it was a kind that you can put, like it's silicone or something, so it's safe to put in the dishwasher. Either way, why you put that on TV for people to see? That's all I know.
I was like, oh my gosh.
I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed for him. Like, look at he's this polar man.
Yes. And then threw it in the freaking dishwasher. And then he met his friend. His friend came. His friend was clowning his mind. He said, listen, he was giving her a freaking, I'm going to say, $1,000 when she was getting out. $1,000. He said he's dating Nicole a year and a half, and he got his own place and his own car. I said, okay, so this is after he got himself back on his foot, because we did mention that he said he was in his mom's house.
Mm-hmm. And he making $24 an hour now, spending all that money on this damn white girl.
That's surreal. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then next, he went to his mom's house, right? And his mom and brother and everything was there. Because his friend said, what you doing? Like, why you spending all this money for this girl? Like, all that stuff. He said, oh, yeah, I made $24 an hour. He said, so what? Doesn't matter. You gonna get broke again. He go right back to your mom's house.
His homeboy said, you done bought you a white girl, didn't you?
He said, yeah, because he said, come on now. And then that's his type, because his ex-girlfriend was white.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, I was like, his ex-girlfriend was Chelsea. Now, he was his mom, and the mom said, "What's going on here?" So, what's up? Said,
he said, "That's a good idea. Go give me a green screen to put behind me like I'm in jail."
Well, you did.
I get paid. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. Right.
He was gonna get it on stuff. And
that's funny.
So he was talking to his mom, and the mom was asking a bunch of questions and stuff like that. And said, how much you spent on this girl? How much on that? Even the brother was sitting there looking at his brother like, what the hell? You was a dumbass fool. He said, I spent 20, 30 grand. They said, what? What? And I know she was on her head. She was going this in her head, like cursing.
You know what? Mom was probably thinking of herself. You spent $20,000 to $30,000 on her after I done let you come and lay up in my house after the last white girl took you for everything you got.
Yeah.
I hope he at least paid his mama back some money or something. Because if that was my child, I'd have drop kicked his ass. Right? He wouldn't even have got the words out of his by 20, 30. That's all he would have got out of his mouth. Like choke slam his ass.
I was like, real quick. Like I said, you was in my house last time doing that bull crap. And I said, hey, wait, what happened? That's Nancy. Who let him do that? I don't know. Somebody let him do that, because he definitely put that sex toy right in that dishwasher, quick, in a hurry, and went and opened his door for his friend to come in. I was like, oh.
Because if the friend would have saw that, the friend, it would have been a wrap. The friend was gonna get that food a business if he'd have seen that. Yeah. But I mean, I felt bad for the mama, because don't no parent want to call they child stupid, but it's against the law somewhere, I'm sure, to call your child stupid, but he's just doing some not smart things. And I feel bad for mama, because you want to be there for your child and you want to tell them right from wrong, and you don't want, and Lord knows that seemed like an old school mama. She don't want that blue-eyed, blonde-haired devil to come in here and corrupt her son, who was a child of God.
For real.
She don't want that kind of devil around her child.
CM, he spent 20 to 30,000 on her when this past year and a half on the cover. And mind you, we just said he don't like materialistic or shadow girls.
And he's got $1,000 cash for her when she come out, a new iPhone, and then bought all the Victoria's Secret's pink clothes. Now y'all know that pink shit is expensive. It done went down a little bit over the years, but it's still expensive. I only got 2 articles of pink clothing because the shit was too damn expensive, and I couldn't believe that I spent that much goddamn money on it. But got her all these clothes, makeup, all of this. So when she get out, she said,
yes.
Where they at when I was looking for a nigga like that?
That's what I'm saying. Sure.
I'd have made it worthwhile. I mean, goddamn, and I wouldn't even have went to jail.
Well, like that. And she went to jail for you know what? Y'all watch my Instagram, because I think I forgot what she said.
She went to school for 4 years. Went to jail, went to school for 4 years for larceny.
Yeah, larceny, yes. I would say, blood, these colors struck for. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather eat at someone's house that the cat sitting on the table than eat at his house. That's what I'm saying. Because, what he put a figure sex toy in the figure dishwasher. So, what all that secure himself? And he put that television. So I would say, who house we going to? Deontay, I eat right outside.
I'm going to eat before I get there, and I'm bringing a bottle of water. If the nigga ain't got bottled water, he can't offer me that.
I go fast food. I buy my own drinks, and then I get pre-lit before I go in the house. I ain't touching no glass. Don't offer no drinks. I said, what's that? What you giving me?
I don't need to take a shot from your shot glass. You throw it over my mouth, and I do it like that. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know what you giving me. None of that. I want none of that in your house. Nuh-uh. You put that.
That's gonna be interesting. I'm ready for her to get out of jail and see what happens. Because you see, they show clips of what's gonna happen in the season, and you see him going off. So something happens. I'm ready to get to the key when she get out and she really start using his ass, and he see, oh damn, this another white girl taking me for all of that.
Hey, you got history. I said, damn. I like he don't look. Oh no, I can't say that.
You know, his mama probably did call him slow every now and then. If I was his mother, I'd go find a white girl.
Every now and then. If I was his mother, I'd go find a white girl and have her talk to my.
And have it right, baby. I do a setup. Like, baby, let's go out to Chili's and get something to eat. And you got little Susie May to just come, and you done already picked her out. Because obviously,
yes, like
girl. I mean, if we just gonna say he can't get right. That's his name for this season. Can't get right.
Can't get right.
Next, you know I got to give my people nicknames. Next, can't get right. And his white girl.
No simple on special birthday. She called her simple.
You know she did. Simple. Oh, you know what? She probably just said bless his heart.
Yeah, bless his heart. Because he's conservative. Because you know she's church gospel, cursing him out every day of the week. Every day, like I said, if I was the mama, I would have cursed him out too. I would say,
I would have too. Go go sit your dumb ass down somewhere.
That's what I'm saying.
With the white girl.
That's what I'm saying. Let's go to the next couple, y'all. I see you with that life reference. That's what I'm saying. Bless y'all. So, Brittany and Ray. Okay. Brittany is the extra bougie, high fancy chick. She's the extra bougie, high fancy chick.
I will give Brittany that. She is a beautiful chocolate sister. Her skin is gorgeous.
She definitely is. Over the top.
She's gorgeous.
Fancy, but she has a knack for edgy dudes. I said, okay, we'll see that.
Don't they all? That's the last dark-skinned chick that was Mormon, had the same issue. Girl.
Yes.
All these girls going after these heathens.
For real. 9 months of the dating, and they have us talking on social media. Now, on Facebook, she was talking to him and everything on yada, yada, yada. She said, he said, oh, I'm locked down. She said, oh, so what do you mean you're locked down? What, you in the house or something? What's going on? He said, no, I'm in prison. So I show a picture. She said, oh, he's in jail. And ever since then, she got hooked. All that stuff. And her parents don't know. And she said, well, I said, I'm a grown woman. I don't even know. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, you want your parents.
Wrong, I already know. Exactly.
Yeah, but you want your parents' permission, or you want your parents' blessing, or you want to get married with him in the future, it's like that. I'm saying, ain't go the way how you talk about your mom and know how upper class woman like that. Her mom ain't gonna go for that at all. And now,
you know, when she tell Sister Deaconess and all them, because I'm sure her mom is a sister, a deaconess, a church mother, or something. She gonna have a whole ass heart attack, whole heart attack.
Yeah, like, oh my God, I ain't gonna want to be with him. And how about parents will know?
And then he got arrested for possession, so it's drugs.
Yes.
So
and
they really don't have a problem.
And they mentioned on the cast update that he was spinning out of control since his mom died. So I was like, oh, so maybe that's why
issues. Oh wow,
he's winding out. So I said maybe he not be a bad guy. We'll see how it is when he come out. We'll see how that goes. But I was like, yes. And she had, I think the only reason why her mom is so up and tight, because she said her past relationship, she was in a 3 years relationship, and it was in a physical abusive relationship. So I said, yeah, that's why she might be probably in her skeptical phase about this man being in prison. Because he in prison with firearms, maybe one day he get upset, him and bop you in the head or something like that, and you accept it. And that.
And not only that, her mama gonna be dramatic because her mama keeps saying that she's it triggers her, or she's traumatized from her relationship. She's traumatized from her relationship. What is you traumatized for? He didn't outside your head.
It was out my head. So you got a second-hand embarrassment beating down. Like you hit me so hard, you feel it.
She's traumatized. All right, mama. Okay, mom.
But she wants to get married as soon as possible when she get out. I said, don't be Chevelle Jr. Do not be Chevelle Jr., girl. Brittany, we're not having this. We're not having it. We don't know if you got any kids or not. But don't be another Chevelle.
That poor Chevelle. She's so bless her heart. All I can say, bless her heart.
For real, bless her.
and even her homegirls, because she was at some shop looking for like an adult lingerie. She looking for something all sexy with the crotch and shit. Even her homegirls was kind of like, you know your mama gonna trip when you tell her, right?
Yeah, definitely would trip. Definitely. I was like, oh, child, girl. Chill out. It looked like she walked. She said she's grown and she don't need her parents, but you want your parents' blessings. But that seemed like the season looked like you're gonna be scared telling your parents about it.
Thank you. If you was grown, mom and daddy would already know, and that's that on that. So I want to see how that's gonna go because in the season it looked like she gonna get into it with him too. He probably gonna get out of jail and change his ways and go back to being the same dude he was right before he got locked up.
For real. All right, so we're looking forward to more of Brittany and Ray because they ain't giving me a storyline that much this episode.
And it's more to her too. I want to see. I don't think she's as perfect as she putting on.
Next is Rachel and Doug. Okay, listen, this Rachel and Doug. Rachel was in the Marine Corps. She was the good girl. She played by the rules. She don't get in trouble. She never got a parking ticket. She don't even jaywalk. But she has an obsession with bad boys. We'll see that coming.
That says a lot right there.
That's what I was saying. Attracted to bad boys and everything. And she said the past year she was visiting him. No, never mind. That was the son. She taking care of his son too.
Ain't no way.
Dougie. His name is Dougie. The son named Doug. They both got the same. Doug and Doug Jr. Whatever it is. And she had the boy every weekend from the past year, but the pandemic happened. She has him more often now, like really more, because the mom is strung out on drugs and addiction and stuff like that. So her mom can't be capable of taking care of the son. And this guy in prison bossing her around about her own son. He said, "Oh, you too soft about my son." I said, "Oh, if you get the freak out, then I want to be boss. Okay. How I handle him." Sure. Oh, I don't want him to play video games. I said, "What boys can't play video games? You want him out the street?"
He's been locked up for 4 years. How old is this little boy? 13?
Yeah, and a teenager, yeah.
So you were locked up when he was an adolescent. Now he has hit puberty and he's going into his teenage years. So it's going to be different when he gets out. So I want to see it. I was interested when Rachel said that. She said, I'm interested to see how it's going to be once Doug gets out of prison and he sort of, acclimates back into, his son's life. Because the little boy is disrespectful. I don't give a damn. That little boy was a little disrespectful. When she was telling him to put the game down so she could talk, and he was like, all right, hold on. Like, still playing. I said, put that goddamn game down.
Sure. And it was making funny when he said, "Where you gonna see with your father?" He said, "I will punch him in the stomach, then I go hug him." I said, "Oh, you better hear that." Like,
all right, I ain't mad at that. Okay.
Sure.
I ain't mad at it. But when she went into that room, she was like, "Doug, are you okay?" He was like, "Stop asking me." That would have been it. I'd have been like, you know what? Get your game and get the fuck out.
That's what I'm saying. Get
your PS4 and get the hell out of my house right now. I'm not me.
I mean, she a good girl because it was me, and so I said, "Hold up, what he just said?"
Right.
Flashback real quick. Like I was like,
"Get your PS4 and get the fuck out."
Yeah.
How about that?
If she takes care of the boy, I hope that when they work out, she will be able to child's back.
I don't know. And that's like she said, the little boy has been through a lot, of course, with his dad being in and out of jail, mom being on drugs.
Yeah.
And where are his parents? Like, where are the grandparents at least at? Like, why is it her responsibility to take care of him? I don't get that. And then didn't they get married like within a few months?
Yes. So they got married within 10 months into relationship.
No.
10 months into relationship. She is very short and he's very tall. Because when you saw them together, I was like, damn, why he toned down like that? What the hell going on? It's like that middle picture right there. It's kind of blurry, but you see this like, and he bends down a lot. I said, oh girl. Oh, I don't know. You should have got somebody close to yourself.
Right.
The way how he is on the phone, if he go out and he see you, he could just do this and you flung go out the door. He said, girl.
Fall all the way the hell back.
Like, he just did the pluck and you fall. What you do? Look, I said,
you know what?
I said, well,
when her friends or whatever came over to the house and the way he was checking her on that phone, and she was like, oh, he's a little upset. Girl, you know it's going to be worse when he get out of prison, right? You got somewhat of control over it now because you can hang up the phone. But you know it's going to get worse before it ain't going to get better. It's going to get worse. He bossing her around like that already.
He said, why you make my put you off? I guess I got to throw some orders around. Lazy. So I was like,
leaving my kids with these girlfriends. Yep.
I would be like, oh, okay, Click. The phone is down. You ain't talking to me. That's it. He would have kept calling. I said, the phone is not.
And you know what? I'd have really pissed him off. I'd have just picked the phone up, accepted the call, and then set the phone down. Let that nigga run out all his damn minutes. He's
looking at that. She taking care of his son. What's up with all these white men?
All right. You better be glad. Yeah, he better be glad that she not like mentally unstable and mess around and hear about this boy on the news or something because he not here no more. Because we know that can happen.
Oh well, sure. That's what I'm saying. And then oh yes, she dated 3 convicts before this one. She dated 2 convicts. She said the 3rd time is a charm. I said, oh girl. Oh no.
No ma'am. No ma'am.
No, we not.
This relationship is a train wreck waiting to happen, and I want to see what's gonna happen.
2
I'm here for it.
Before this one, I said, girl, you know, listen to the last 2. And now this one is freaking Katrina as well. I said, girl, what's just you really got a
She likes that though. She likes that. She likes that. She says that.
And then he said, he got the 4 B's. He like boobies, non-alcoholic booze, blowjobs, and baloney. I said, baloney. Because she slap a baloney in the refrigerator. I said, what the hell that meat coming from?
And you know how you get like the 2-pound thing of ground meat from Sam's? It was a big ass thing of baloney.
For real. DC get worse for one of the
I didn't even know. I thought you had to buy that at like, maybe it is, warehouse store. But who gonna eat all that goddamn baloney?
That's what I'm saying. It's not just diet that I maybe easy for her. So we have to go do all that shopping. She said, here, baloney, that's it. You get baloney sandwich, baloney salad, baloney pasta, any definition. He said, I'm tired of baloney. That's what you said you want. Right?
I'll be damned. You ain't gonna be tired of baloney until all these goddamn laws of baloney is out this house.
For real, you could get baloney dinners. That's all you get. Variations, bologna pasta, everything. Bologna leaves. You get every bologna if you want bologna in your freaking dinner all the time.
Baby, please, everything finna have bolognas in it. Everything. This is where it's at.
Yeah, bologna and egg sandwiches. You better get everything. Sure, that's all you want. That's all. And they said, did you see the girl from one of the twins? I got kidnapped.
Ooh, one of what twins?
That's what I'm saying.
Did you see the girlfriend of one of the twins got kidnapped by the black boy? The father left him in her care. She looked strung out. What?
You gotta give us details, Dakota. What was that?
Yes, give me tea on that, girl. Oh, wait. But yeah, he better be glad that she's not, because we hear about these babies getting killed by these mothers leaving with these random ass boyfriends all the time.
Yeah, TM, she is super special. Bless her heart.
Bless her heart. I'm here to see the train wreck.
And they said, well, blowjob. I said, oh, that's all he want all that? Does he eat the box? Because if I gave him blowjobs,
Did you see that she said that she was able to sneak in a couple of blowjobs when he was in prison?
Yeah.
She said she can't explain how it happened, but it happened.
You
so damn little, you just crawled up under the damn.
He could just hide you in a t-shirt. Girl.
Okay.
Shoot. Here. You covered.
Put your hair on top of there, girl. Go. I'm gonna just feel like that, like I ain't doing nothing.
Yes, Dakota, you better watch it. It was really good the first episode. Yes. And she said, oh, he liked to bark up. So she said he flexed it. So I said, oh, so you probably know that he liked to bark and he no bark. No bites. He liked to bark with no bites. Hope that isn't it, because if he had to bite at his bark, like how he barked on you on the phone, I would have ran, girl. I would said, you short enough.
Baby, let me Rachel, let me let you know now. You better keep his PO on speed now, bitch. Once you start knocking upside your head, that's your fault.
Sure.
You put that damn nigga in.
He said he flexed, so I said maybe he is flexing hard, and when he don't bite. But if he does bite, girl, you better run for the hills, girl.
Okay. Bada, get your shot it.
For real. Let's go to the next couple because I got a lot to say about this chick. Yeah. Courtney and Josh, y'all. She is something special. We're gonna say bless her heart too.
Yeah, I'm okay. Go here.
All right, so there we go. Yeah, Courtney 30, Josh is 29. She said she got horrible taste in men. We'll see that. She's on her third marriage because she just wanted to be married. She just wanted to be married. Yep. Y'all, she was a correctional lieutenant. Y'all heard me right. A correctional lieutenant. She might have people under her that she was ordering around in the correctional facility. She got a correctional facility, and how she found out how she was with his, I guess it was like a search, random search thing that they do. Searched through his thing, saw something that he was writing it down, and she got so tingling, her little tingling. And she said, oh my God. And she just felt for bad for him. She felt her bad for him until she started getting on. She was visiting him, switching her ways, making him feel like he's cheating. She was switching her ways, like making him feel like he's cheating. Every time, sneaking around until she got caught for 8 weeks. Yes, CM, she worked as a correctional lieutenant at the men's cell. Whatever she worked in the men's cell, whatever, or connection to it, she worked on that, right? And they got married 6 months into the dating. They was not physically there. They got a proxy. So, and they couldn't have no conjugal visits or stuff because it's her state that she's in. They can't have no conjugal visits like that. So she really, really had sex with him like that, basically. And they can't. When he gets out, he cannot go to their home because the reason why, y'all, she got fired because she was switching her ways to make it feel like it's cheating. And for 8 weeks, it got caught. And because of that, she spent 60 days. She currently spent 60 days in jail. And she got a 2-year sentence probation currently. So.
Was it worth it?
Yes.
I mean, if I could just rap a taste with her, you know what I'm saying? We sit down, have us a little drink. I just want to say, just sis, like, first of all, how long had you been working at the prison where you were able to just switch your wig and go into the jail like you just visiting your boyfriend, and then the next week, oh shit, I got some jail. Let me switch my wig again.
Yeah, she did that Megan Thee Stallion for 8 weeks until she got caught.
How does that happen? Like, were you new? Was it during the quarantine? You were wearing a mask the whole time and they never saw you? Like, were you working in one department and he was in another department and maybe those officers never crossed in between that? Like, the fuck? How that happened? That would be my second question.
That is the second question. I was like, listen.
Second question. I had a third question too. I need to okay. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
When the homegirl went with her to pick him up, like, first of all, the bitch in a pickle costume, that's an inside joke between them.
Yes.
But is she not allowed around him at all?
No, because it's stipulation of her probation and parole. And I said, that's why she's in the show.
They gotta be in ratchet ass Florida, see him?
Yes, they must be in Florida. And then, this the kicker, y'all. This one got me saying, oh girl. She said, mind you, she's a correctional lieutenant, so she had to have people under her. She said that she knew it was the rule, but she did not know it was against the law.
Ain't it some kind of book you got to read? Oh, you got a job about the rules and what the regulations are?
Hold up. How the hell you correctional lieutenant did not know that's against the law? How you not know you're not supposed to be in any intermental relationship with an inmate? It's just like me saying I'm a financial banker that I knew it's against the policy for stealing money, but I ain't knew it was against the law for stealing money.
That's crazy. That don't make no sense. Like she knew it. She knowed it. She just said to herself, okay, if they catch me, I'ma play dumb. But you being a correction officer, you know niggas in there scatting and scheming every damn day, girl. And not only that, before you start a job, there's something called an employee handbook or manual.
It's
and it says that you sign that.
Yes.
You sign that. Just like us, we sign at the code of ethics. We will not date patients. A patient that I am seeing, I'm not gonna be busting it down with him, let alone switching my wings.
And they put it in a employment contract. It is bounded by law, girl. You get especially state-run government. It's jails in every state. It's prison and jails in every state.
Oh, I don't know.
It is a lot of stuff that you can't do as a correctional officer. It is in the employee contract. So every person who becomes a CO bound by the same rules. So you think they will put that contract and not made it law?
She knew that.
Your whole career, and now you can't get your freaking job back because now if you try to apply another job, they're gonna say,
"Yeah, I know you use yeah, we done heard about you."
We heard about you. It said, "Oh, it's like yeah, they was talking about it. Said denied. You not now.
No, ma'am, denied.
Messed it up. They said, let her stay the kick is
I need to look that story up, Tacola. I didn't hear about that story.
I ain't there. They said they had a camera in the house that showed up now. So they went to school together. Oh no, I did not do that. The biological mother didn't know that he left. Oh, I didn't know that. That is crazy story.
Oh, you know what? I did hear about that story. I don't know what happened with that. I did hear about that story though. That was sad. Killed that little boy. Yep, I seen that.
Y'all, but this Courtney girl,
that's gonna be a whole hot ass mess. And then on top of that, that was gonna be my third question. What the hell make you think that you're gonna be like, you ain't scared of going back to jail? Bitch, this is on national TV. Are you not scared to go back to jail?
I would say these people put you at a risk. Like, what is VTV doing? It's like it's a contract. It's like you are currently on probation.
Is the risk worth the reward? I mean, come on now. I know you want some tea to be with your husband, but hell no, y'all gonna have to do something. At least they can talk on the phone and FaceTime. And
it's like, and then you can't be in the house together. You gotta find somewhere he needs to stay at. It's like that.
That's too much. No.
And I think you technically end up career 2 years probation. So you still someone under the employee guidelines.
You can go back to jail.
Yeah, so you can't really do anything connected with him unless the show got you protection a little bit until the show on
something. I don't know, but other than that, she violated her probation and she can go to jail.
And she spent, we find out she spent like $25,000 with this guy too.
I cannot. And what got me is her ass hiding out in that damn abandoned parking lot. I'm like, what in the saw is this? Hell no.
She got her friend to do that, to go inside because she can't go inside to get to jail. Because you can't go in there. You can't have no connection with him. So you had your friend, and I thought the friend. I said that's a good friend. Because I would say, I told you I told your ass not to do that in the first place. You did that, all that stuff like that. You switch your wig for it like you cheating, all that stuff. No, I ain't going in here. Her friend was not even with that. Her friend was looking around. She said, yeah, yup.
Because the friend already know. And then on top of that, I'm sorry, but friend, you gonna risk your goddamn freedom for that? You gonna risk your own damn freedom for that? No, I'm not fit to do that. I'm not fit to do that. But that's gonna be a hot ass train wreck. I'm here for it. Let the music play. I want to see it.
I want to see this Courtney and John storyline too, because the way how she messed up her whole career for this little. And I said I can't blame him because he hit the jackpot. He got him his commercial. Got him through a lot of things. He probably was getting a lot of trouble in jail, and she was covering for his tracks and everything.
All of that, probably
and everything, and
in all kind of contraband.
Yes. All that stuff, all because she want to deal with a hot piece, and they even had sex with him like that.
Hot piece.
Switching her wigs and everything. I said you went through all that because you knew the fact that he was sneaking, the fact that you knew it was against the rules.
Yep, exactly, Mizzle. That's the whole thing right there. The fact you knew that you was sneaking, you knew it was wrong.
Yeah,
and that's it. That's all.
And the fact that she said she didn't know that was against the law, I said, girl, throw your hope away.
They laughed at her ass.
If I was her supervisee, I would have said, I know she was not the motherfucking boss. I know she was not my boss. I would have cussed out the left and right.
Cussed
her out from A to Z. That's what I would have cussed that. I said, you were supervising me. You didn't know I was against the law, girl? Yeah.
She knew. I don't believe it. She knew.
That's what I'm saying. And I did this show. WeTV said, "Oh, we're gonna have a equal opportunity because we got an older guy, older guy, y'all."
Baby,
this man Stan, the super daddy Stan.
Okay, go ahead and get a rundown about Stan, and then we got to break the physical down about Stan because the obvious is what was irking my damn nerves.
Yeah, like so. Stan said, Stan is 65. And I think she's in her 40s or something like that. He said, since his wife died, because he had his wife for a long time, and then she died. And since then, he dated 125 women since she died. I said, oh, okay.
I mean, he spent money on 125 women.
That's what I'm saying. And he has $2.3 million. He's a retired millionaire, whatever.
No, he said that's his net worth, $2.3 million. Yeah.
$2.3 million. I said, you got money, all right. And he met Lisa for a couple of times. They went out and they had a good time or something like that. And then he met her before she went to prison, all that stuff. And so his friend said, maybe she was a sugar daddy because she might be a sugar baby because you know all that stuff. And they said, oh, well, she must be scamming on right now because she's in prison. I said, oh, no, you did not.
But this is
the show.
Right, but this is the thing. He met her on seeking arrangements.
Yes.
That is to look for sugar daddies or to look for sugar babies. So you knew. I don't feel sorry for you.
No, you knew. She can't be scammed. I said she's scamming you now. But
yes, nigga.
Maybe he probably knew. He said, well, I don't care what nobody say. That's fine. I'm going to do what I do. I said, yeah. And then, mind you, let me get on Lisa. Girl, you were in prison for selling narcotics when you were for $2.3 million down, man. How the hell I'm selling drugs when I got $1 million I'm sleeping with?
Thank you.
I'm sleeping with or not? How you got selling drugs when you got a $2.3 million guy? I be winning his money. I ain't gonna be wasting my freedom and going to jail when I have a guy with $2.3 million. You would think somebody who's lucky to have somebody who got money.
I had thought that.
Drugs?
I thought that, but you know what? She was probably on drugs herself.
Oh.
That's the only thing I could think of. Like, why would you have to sell drugs if you got a sugar daddy that's paying for everything unless she was on drugs herself or something? And I don't know. Or, the law be so goddamn crazy. Like, you never know. She could have had like a couple of sacks of weed on her that she bought for her own personal use. Like, and 2 or 3 sacks or something. The police is like, oh, you was intending to sell these. And she could have just had them for her own part. Like, I don't know. You never know. The law is so crooked. I didn't heard all the little crookedness of it.
But yeah, they ain't even get much of a stand, but I was a stand. So what you gonna say about his physicality?
The toupee was irking the hell out of me. I could not stand that toupee. I wanted to know what the hell was going on with it. I wanted to know why he couldn't dye the sides of his hair the same color as the piece. Because if you was gonna get you a unit, you're gonna have to make that blend. That unit was not blended, and I was not here for it, and it was irking the hell out of me.
Well, it was something like that. Well, I would say, Stan, listen, if I ever was down and out and I got somebody with $2.3 million, I said, you just got to do what I do. Shoot. Sugar baby, sugar baby, pot. You just got to do what you got to do. But Stan,
okay, I will be your sugar baby.
She's using you, and she using the money for fun. She said she can't scam. I said, yes, she can scam. She got you before prison. She's going to continue having you until you get out. And
but then I'm here for it. I want to see it. I want to see it.
And I said, all right, Stan, you better go ahead, man. She's like, listen, we TV saying we got to upgrade our antics. We got that, and now we got a million there. I said, you better go ahead, Lisa. You hit the jackpot, but girl, don't be selling more drugs.
But you know what's funny to me? When he was like, when she had called him, when he was out there, hanging out with his little buddies, and she had called him, and she was like, oh, my bad, y'all. I'm turning my camera back on. I'll do something. She had called him, and he was like, oh, yeah, I'm here with my friends, and I just showed my friends your pictures, and yeah, they said you're real beautiful. And she was like, now, keep in mind, I don't look anything like those pictures anymore. I look like my brother. He was like, oh, I don't think it's that bad. She was like, yeah, it's that bad. His friends were like, that's why I took a picture of that old man at the end. He was like,
okay. He said, "Well, it's not the outside. It's what it's in the inside."
That's what she said to him. Yeah.
The only way you have a sugar baby that young, you go with a younger woman because they eye candy for you. You go to no young lady who look like her brother.
And she get out the goddamn car looking like Bubba, you better run, Stan. Run far, far away. Run as far as your hip will let you, Stan. Because you don't want nobody. You don't want goddamn Lisa coming home looking like Larry. That ain't the business.
Well, sure. That's why she, like I said, she probably was looking like her brother because she was doing the drugs that she was selling. Sure, that's what I'm saying. Because I ain't no way ever have a $2.3 million guy.
Because you think about it. If she was on drugs when she was with him, she was skinny all the time. That's probably why she was, skinny and in shape and all that. She done went to jail. She ain't got no drugs. She done blew up. And now Lisa done turned into Larry on that ass.
I said, I don't like that anymore. And they come out and say, oh, no. I was like, oh, Stan.
She gonna come out that bitch looking like Joanna Man or Respucia or something. You done already invested in it, player.
It's the girl show. I don't know if it's sexual relationship or something, because he does say he want to get his
he said that they had sex before. I mean, hey, you like it, I love it. If that's what that hip do, you don't show them what that hip do, okay?
That hip do. Sure. Oh, Dakota saying, man, what's cute? I got that money right for you. Go ahead and see.
I seen that. That was so sad. I remember who you're talking about now. Yeah.
Oh, that was in Texas.
Yeah. I remember that. That's sad. That's hard.
But y'all, that was like a lot.
This was fun.
It was good. It was right under 2.5 hours. That's not bad. I mean, we wanted to give you a good show because we could be on. Well, I will be on live this Sunday, but Auntie Mama won't. So we'll be on panel this Sunday. So I will be on live, and we'll go do an open discussion, Mr. Social Corner. We'll talk about our days. We'll talk about a couple of shows, trailers, and stuff like that, social media topics. So catch me on Sunday at 4:00 p.m. and we get on live. Auntie Mama will be on her birthday, celebrating in Miami. So
I will be live from Miami on my birthday, y'all.
Oh, by the way, tomorrow, I think Bro said, Sir Neil said his birthday tomorrow, I think. The 22nd.
Tomorrow,
Yeah, so Sir Neil, if you watch it, happy birthday, bro.
Yes, Sir Neil, happy birthday. Yes.
And everything. So catch my encore review this Thursday. I'll post up this Thursday. Catch my cash review. I'll post it up on Wednesday. And I will do my Love at the Lockup review. Oh, damn. And it's going to be a heavy week. I got to put a ring on it. So it's going to be
a heavy week.
Sure, I might talk about putting a wig on the live on Sunday because it's going to be a lot. Doing And I kind of like live because it's interactive.
Yeah, me too.
So yes, so this Sunday at 4:00, it will be a live. It will be no panel though. And then the following Sunday is Independence Day, so we won't be on live at all because we will enjoy our days, enjoy with your family, the cookouts. But that Monday, VH1 know what they're doing. They said, "Oh yeah, at the Independence Day, we're gonna have this Love and Hip Hop edition coming on back on
buddy, I'm here for it.
So we will have a live show after show. So it may come on 7. It come on 7:00 your time. It come on 8:00 my time. So at 9:00, we probably do an hour review or so. Probably an hour and a half review of the after show. So it'll be fresh in our mind. And we could discuss and have a kiki about the show. See how it's good. She's too stupid to be on contraband. Oh, all right. Happy birthday, Neil. What's it called? It said she's too stupid to be doing the contraband. They will have it caught right away. The person underneath her must be. Ooh, okay.
Probably that correction officer.
The correction officer. No matter what, she was dumb one to get caught.
She was dumb. Yeah, that was her fault.
Sure, she was dumb enough to get caught herself, y'all. Sure. But I know it's 11:14 now, it's 10:14. I mean, I ain't going to bed yet. Anyway, so y'all enjoyed about this show. I hope y'all enjoyed this live. We gave y'all a good show with three episodes. Love at the Lockup, Joseline Cabaret, and Grown Up Hip Hop. Y'all, encore. It's this Wednesday. Catch it, y'all. It's really good.
Yes, I love encore.
That Broken Promises. She's doing the most. Pam sent her revelation and the 702 girls.
Pam. I came with Pam.
For real. Those 702 girls, it's too much. They need to do something. Hope they go to vocal training, something.
Something.
Voices. Yes. And y'all also catch our catfish videos that will be up on Wednesday. I put mine little early today. She does it later at night. Yes. So catch that. Y'all know, y'all watch our reviews. It hasn't been really given. We still give our reviews, but the episodes hasn't been given, y'all. It was so lackluster. And I'll be sitting here at home because I get home late. I get like midnight. It's like that. Because I get off of work 11:30. I get home midnight. So I come home, watch this episode, and most of the time I'm like this.
Yeah, you ready to go to bed? Like I'll take notes on it later.
I was watching the episode they recorded and put it up the next day, and I said, Lamar Andrea, what happened on? I think they was watching Lamar Andrea and thinking they going to get away with something.
Probably so. They dumbasses. Probably so. She better be glad that she only would have to go to jail for 60 days and didn't have to do like a couple of years or nothing with her dumb self.
That's I was saying, y'all. Sure. But catch it, y'all. So cash out reviews. Sunday, me at 4:00, no panel. And enjoy the rest of your week. You have a good time. Enjoy your holiday and everything. We will see you tomorrow live and everything and stuff. Enjoy
June 27th, your girl will be 41. I'm going live from Miami, baby.
There's no panel this Sunday. I will give much as I can to talk about it because the following week's no live. So I will do different trailers, different topics. We will have an open discussion. So y'all join me. You have a kiki. Have a good time for that Sunday. And that's it, y'all. So I hope you have a great time, great night. If you have any last thing y'all want to say, put it here before we go out. Because we try to get later. Love all y'all. Appreciate that. Let me add out with our outro. And that's it. Don't stand. Don't.
He looked like he don't have to clap before with that damn toupee. I know he done had the herps and chirps or something.
That's what I'm saying. Don't stand on the old people could get. Yes, they can. He better know what Sure. Go itchy, burning, yah over here.
They get the most, they get the syphilis. They get it. I'm not lying. You're not working in the medical field. I don't work in all aspects of the medical field, even sexual reproductive health. And the older they get the syphilis. They either get the syphilis or chlamydia.
Well, oh my gosh, y'all. But y'all catch. Oh, let me see. At least it does. Tell me about it, girl. Tell me about it. At least in that's hers. So, Y'all catch Ready to Love, put a ring on it. Love at the Lockup, all this week. It's gonna be a jam-packed week. Stars, Wonder World, Cabaret, Man to Man. So y'all catch all that this week. We vibe. Every now and then, maybe through the week, I'll probably get on Instagram sometime and talk about it. Talk about some shows and cut up and everything. But if anything else, let's do this outro and I'll talk to y'all later, y'all.
Peace out, y'all. Good night.
Good night. Oh yeah, I did forgot to share y'all my encore review of last week. So here we go, y'all. Share it out. If y'all didn't watch it, it's there. Watch that. Also, watch our live encore we did this past Friday. So
that was so fun.
Ultimo, you got a chance you can share that with quick?
Yes, let me get to that. Come on, Mouse, do right.
So we had another person that was supposed to join Tracy. Y'all know, but Tracy had to work, so she couldn't come on tonight. But y'all will see her on Sunday with me on my live.
I'm getting to it right now.
Yo, y'all do know it. This stuff is going on. A lot of shows coming out, y'all. You know, the Love It, the Hip Hop, Love It, Marriage, Huntsville, Family Fiance, Potomac. Oh, this stuff is great, nice. Oh yes,
it's going down. I'm excited for the new season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. For real.
Okay, there we go.
Shit is.
Come on. There we go.
People on Facebook, if y'all was watching, thank you. Welcome for watching it. And we'll continue putting on Facebook so y'all wide awake. If y'all enjoy my content, come to my YouTube, Mizzle 14, Mizzle 14, and subscribe to my channel and get updated on more of my reviews and stuff like that. Say yes. So my individual and live encore review is there. So y'all watch that, catch up on it, make comments, share it out. Appreciate that. Love y'all. And I'll talk to y'all later. All right.
Peace out.
All right.